Hey, what's up? Good evening, everybody. It's Friday night. Welcome to the Real Life Perspective Show. Tonight, we're going to be talking about our favorite 80s toys. So get your top three ready, guys. I'm ready to hear what you guys have to say about all that. And tonight, we're joined by the special guests from the Reluctant Adult podcast. Coming up next on the Real Life Perspective Show.
All the places we have been, barbecue to watching Nickelodeon. So come along for a real life adventure. Celebrate the 80s, 90s pop culture. It's Friday night. It's time to go live with the real life. Friends by our side, have a drink or two. Talk about cartoons. Here's a toast to you, the real life crew. The real life crew. Here's a toast to you.
The Reluctant Adult podcast. Mr. Paul in the house.
Hello. Happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. Bill will hopefully be joining us shortly. If you know our show, you know sometimes he's running a little bit behind, but hopefully he will be here joining in the fun.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having him on, man. Having him on. So how has your Friday been today, sir?
Well, it's been quite a Friday. So I have two kids, and my wife is going. She went up north for her sister's surprise wedding shower, whatever it is, bachelorette party, whatever that is. So I'm here alone with the kids. And I went to pick them up from daycare today, and my car wouldn't start. Yay!
Oh,
so
what a great Friday start.
Thankfully, she left her car, and she went with her mom. So she took her mom's car. So I was able to take her car. I had AAA com thinking it was just, a bad battery, because in Florida, the heat tends to kill your battery pretty quick. And it's been a couple years since I had it changed. And the guy is like, oh, no, this is much worse.
Oh, no.
I have to have it towed to the auto body place on Monday, and we'll see. Let's see if they can salvage it.
Man, I hope they can. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's too bad. That's too bad to start off a Friday.
It's not a great surprise. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be here and not think about it.
Yeah, let's not think about it. But it does remind me of a joke I had. You heard what happened when Kermit the Frog got in a car wreck, right? What happened to his vehicle?
What happened?
It was towed.
It was towed.
Toad.
Toad.
It was towed. Yeah.
Toad.
Yeah, buddy. Here we are at the Real Life Perspective Show. Well, let's get right into our first segment, bud. Well, here on the Real Life Perspective Show, our real news segment, it's nothing too crazy. We just go through the top 5 box office hits from the previous weekend, which was July 5th through the 7th. Coming in at number 5, we've got Bad Boys Ride or Die. Number 4, we've got Maxine. Number 3, we've got A Quiet Place Day 1. Number 2, Inside Out 2. And number 1, no surprise here, Despicable Me 4. How do you think? What do you think about them movies, man?
Okay, so I've been seeing on Twitter about this Maxine, and they said it's a sequel. It's the third in a series. But
correct.
What series? What is this? I have no idea what it is.
It's a horror thing. It's a horror movie thing. It's
a horror thing. Okay.
Yeah. The first movie was called X, and then the second movie was like a prequel kind of thing, and then this is the third installment. So, yeah, it's a horror. It's a
missed. I have no idea what this is.
I heard it's very like I don't know, like sleepaway camp, like kind of that old school horror stuff. Like
Oh,
it's very So imagine a sleepaway
Pearl?
camp girl, running
Yeah.
around Hollywood now.
I thought it was that Vin Diesel series, like Triple X or whatever.
Oh, I
And
remember
then it
that.
was like Ice Cube after that. I was like, oh, we're going way back.
Yeah. No,
This
no.
dark on that one.
No. Apparently, in this series, it's about exotic filmmaking mixed with horror. Is what I understand.
I imagine most exotic filmmaking is like that. Or no, wait, what is it? Not, I was thinking erotic filmmaking, I guess. What is exotic filmmaking? Is that what you
Oh,
meant to?
same thing. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Same thing.
gotcha. Yeah, I got it.
So, A Quiet Place, day one. I've seen the first one. I still haven't seen the sequel.
Is this a prequel? It must be based
Yeah,
on the title.
it's got to be. Yeah. So, I mean, I had Phil Moore on the show a few weeks back. He was from Nickelodeon's Nick Arcade, and he said that it
Wow.
was meh. It was meh because the other two
Oh.
did such a great job at it. They did
Yeah.
the first two were really good, and then they
Yeah.
tried to just go a little bit too far with the taking it too far to the beginning, I guess.
Well, that's weird. So, like the cast from the because I saw the first two, and the second one ends on sort of a cliffhanger. So they
Mhm.
don't follow up on that at all. They go completely back to the beginning and don't have anything with like the deaf girl. Like that's where
That's
we were. That's weird.
Yeah, I guess that's
Okay.
yeah. But I mean,
Okay.
but
That's
you know
choice.
what? For week number 2, it's still hanging in at number 3. I guess it's not
Good
terrible.
for it.
Yeah.
Box office is saved. Everyone was proclaiming it dead after Furiosa tanked. And
Oh, no kidding.
what else?
I
Was there? Something else
I
going
ain't
on?
gonna, I ain't
Garfield?
gonna. Oh, Garfield was horrible. Did you see Garfield?
No, but my kid wants to see it because he's been watching the Garfield Netflix show.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's great for the kids, but for the grown-ups, like how they try to throw some adult stuff in there.
Yeah.
It was very Samuel L. Jackson plays his father, who abandoned him as a youngster, and then comes back. Right, that's the storyline. But
Right.
I felt like the whole movie was more about the dad than it was even about Garfield.
Mhm.
I wasn't a big fan of it. It was just kind of like meh for me. But
Yeah.
you know what was good? We took the kids to see Inside Out 2.
Was that good?
Really good. Really
Did
good.
you like the first one?
It was well, I hated it up until the ending where they disclosed why Sadness was making so many poor decisions.
I don't remember the plot. Why was Sadness making mistakes?
So I think the psychological thing of it is from your emotion standpoint is
Mhm.
that it's important to have sad moments in your life, to have those of things. So
Mhm.
what she kept doing was she kept trying to touch these core memories that Joy has spent her entire existence making everything happy and pushing back anything that's sad. And so she's
Yeah.
making a point. She's like keeping sadness in the corner, like Dirty Dancing and Baby. She's like keeping sadness in the corner, and then all of a sudden
Sure.
she starts randomly touching stuff, and all chaos breaks loose. And then what you come to find out is that, well, it's okay to have sad feelings. It's okay,
Yeah.
because it was annoying me the whole movie. It's like, why does she keep touching stuff? Why does she keep making these decisions?
Yeah,
Because
what's the deal?
yeah, well, it was kind of like A Quiet Place. It was like the little girl was making poor decisions, putting them in horrible situations. If you look at it throughout the whole movie, like the little brother at the very beginning, like, I get it, they're kids,
Oh,
and they're gonna make bad decisions, but she continued on to make bad decisions throughout the movie. So, but yeah, Inside Out 1 was okay, but I really enjoyed this one.
That's good. I was not a fan of the first one either, and we tried to rewatch it after we had kids, my wife and I, and still, it just wasn't clicking for whatever reason. Big Pixar fan, but that one didn't work for us.
Yeah. It wasn't the best for my opinion, but I think that you might enjoy Inside Out too, because it has more emotions, more of the same. Somebody with good intentions trying to pay, think about the future for the kid. It's like, well, we need to make these decisions too, because you got Joy trying to be the happy person, but then you got anxiety coming in. Well, what is she going to do? She's joining a new school. She needs to make new friends. Trying to what's best for the kid instead of like working as a team, all that kind of thing. It was excellent.
Did they explain why there are new emotions? Because we saw inside the
Yes.
parents' heads last
Yeah.
time, and they didn't have additional emotions.
Well, yeah, because she's going through puberty.
Post 2016, we all gained like extra emotions.
Yeah, it's called puberty. Puberty.
But the adults didn't have, like we saw inside the adults' heads.
They
didn't have these additional emotions. I mean, obviously, it's just like they wanted to add characters, but I wondered if they explained why we didn't see them inside the adult heads.
I'm trying to think, to be honest with you, that the parents' heads, they were in there a little bit, but I don't remember if the other emotions showed up to make cameos or not, the newer ones or not. I couldn't tell you. I don't want to, but I'm also like reading Rainbow. I'm not going to spoil the ending for you, so you need to go back and read this book because you will enjoy. You will enjoy it.
I already saw the after credit scene on TikTok, so
that's all you need to know, huh?
I mean, honestly, like at that point.
Yeah, and I'm not a big Despicable Me fan. I'm really not. I felt like I can't get. I enjoyed Minions more than I did Despicable Me.
Oh, really? That's
really, yeah. Because
like,
I felt like there's no heart into Despicable Me for some reason. I don't know why. It's like you with Inside Out. You didn't click with you. Despicable Me still click with me.
Despicable Me is such a weird series because when it first was teased, if you remember the first teaser trailer, it's basically the scene where the pyramid is revealed to just be like a blow up thing, like it had been stolen and replaced. And the minions are not in the trailer, like you don't know them. So but like you see the cast list and it's like a million famous people, Steve Carell obviously. So it's like, what the hell is this movie? And then, it is what it is. It's very, very, it's just its own thing. But the kids love those stupid minions. Like my kid loves them. They transformed Universal Studios into minions, basically. Like it's just, I don't know. They really hit on something there.
Yeah, like with most kids, like for my kids, they go through phases. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, I want to see, Minions. I want to see Inside Out too, because they get into it for the hype and everything, into the and then next thing you know, they forget about it. Like they've got tons of toys that are sitting underneath their bed. You remember BattleBots? Did you ever watch BattleBots?
Oh yeah.
So I bought a bunch of the who are the people that made it, the little figure, the toys where you can actually battle.
I remember them. Yeah.
So I bought the whole shebang because my kid was really into my oldest was into BattleBots, and I wanted him. I was like, oh, cool. Maybe he'll get into robotics and he'll get smart. He'll get into the smart
engineering.
Good
money. Yeah.
There you go. And we loved it for a good solid, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, and collecting them and building them and all that fun stuff. And I got the arena and everything. They're pretty fun, but they're just collecting dust underneath.
Well, sure.
So, like anything, they'll go through phases, but the second you pull it out and you try to put it away in a garage sale, no, Dad, I love that thing. You can't get rid of that,
Yeah. I mean, that's how we were too. There's always something new coming out.
Yeah, that's true. There is always something new. And speaking of new, over on the Twitch, for the most watched viewing games over the last 7 days, we come in at number 5. We've got Elden Ring. Number 4, Valorant. Number 3, League of Legends. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5. And number 1, Just Chatting. And the reason why I promote Twitch is because we're streaming simultaneously right now on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. And I use Twitch to stream a bunch of old Nickelodeon shows and movies and all kinds of fun stuff, because you can't do it on YouTube. But yeah, if you follow me on Twitch over there, you'll see me pop up from time to time, and we'll go watch some Are You Afraid of the Dark, or I've been recently getting into Monday Night Nitro again, dude.
You breaking out the network, or where do you watch it? Peacock now?
That's where, yep, Peacock.
Wow.
Watching over on Peacock and Monday Night Nitro, because that was my era in the teenage years, right?
Sure.
Watching them. But I never really paid attention to the actual storyline. It was just like watching the dudes wrestle or whatever. And then now I'm going back to enjoy the deliciousness of all the drama between all the steroid hyped up dudes. It's such a good time. Such a good time.
That was the time when you would have to literally flip back and forth between Monday Night Raw and Nitro. Like you literally, like a segment ended, or like you would check back in to see like who had the wrestler that you wanted to watch. So it's like when the NWO came out, you'd obviously put it on Nitro, and the DX or Austin came out, you put it back on Raw. Like that was a wild time.
Yeah, big time. And I think at the time we didn't have USA Network on Monday Night Raw at the time, and we just had TNT. And so
so you had to watch Nitro.
Yeah, we were
A choice.
Yeah, we were invested for sure, man.
Oh,
but of course my brother was all about it. You know, we were like he didn't even care even if WWF was on. We didn't even care. We just were all about just enjoying all the, I don't know, it was so cool when the NWO took a hold of it. So great. It was just so fun. And even right now, just watching from with the start of Monday Night Nitro, it's really fun. So
I would like to go back and watch it because I watched it from the inception of Nitro, and
nice.
But it's like looking back, knowing like how wrestling works now, like everyone is so much smarter in terms of like, oh, these guys get booked at the top of the show. These guys are enhancement talent. And it would just be interesting. I mean, that's just a lot of time. Like there were a lot. What is Bischoff's show, his podcast, like 52 weeks or whatever? Like that's how many weeks they were number one. And it's like Nitro was on the air for years. It's like, that's a lot. And was it 3 hours ever, or was it always just 2 hours?
It was always 2 hours until I don't know how long the pay-per-views were. I just got to my first pay-per-view and I'm going to watch Halloween Havoc. That's next on my list.
Oh,
so it's the very first pay-per-view that I've spotted on Monday Night Nitro. So
I would have to watch to recreate the experience of watching it as a kid. I would have to put static over it because that's how I would watch the paper. You could hear it, but it would be static vision. That's how I would, because I would never pay. It was like $50 or something like that. More than that.
Oh yeah.
Hell no. Not paying that. You crazy? I don't know who are these people. I mean, obviously there's enough of them to support this industry. But like, who's dropping $50 a month? And then like, he had WCW and WWE, and then ECW popped in there. Like, who had this disposable income to watch something?
Well,
go
ahead.
No. It's just crazy.
It is wild. And I don't remember if we ever actually purchased the pay-per-view, but I loved watching these old things because they say, oh, if you want to know the next what the lowdown is with Hollywood Hogan and yada yada yada, make sure you call 1-900 WCW Nitro and ask your parents for permission, or $1.49 a minute.
Have you call the hotline?
That's it.
But it's like, wait a minute, are you really telling it? Like, that's still storyline stuff. And then obviously the internet destroyed all that because people would just spread the news on message boards.
Oh man, message boards. Oh gosh, you're taking me back there too, buddy.
I missed that. That was the best.
Yeah.
Now it's like
it's definitely a treat. It's go back and watch it. Yeah, go back and relive that amazingness.
Yeah.
And then finally, our movie fact of the day, guys.
Wait a minute. Something's not right here. What's going on?
Movie fact, ladies and gentlemen. If Back to the Future was rebooted today, Marty McFly would arrive in 1993. What do you think about that?
Pretty funny. I just was watching the first one and the second one today, and it's like I just remembered as one. Like I remember the parts I remember. Like they're only in the future for like 15 minutes in that second one. I always remember it as like the whole movie's the future, but they get the almanac, they come back to the 80s, and like everything is wrong. It's like present day here. That's what their 80s looks like. It's all messed up because Biff has the money from the almanac, and then they go back to the 50s to try to set everything right. So it's like old, even though you remember that as being the one they go to the future with Jaws 3D and all that, they're only there for like 10 minutes. It's so funny.
But what was so great about it is those 15 minutes were jam packed.
Oh yeah,
amazing, like quality over quantity, no doubt.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
I got so many things. Like I got the almanac right here. I mean, wait. Can you see?
You have it? Is it actual? Like have sports facts in it, or what does it have inside it?
Do you want to? Does everybody want to see what's inside this thing?
Let's see it.
Okay,
look, like candy.
It even came with the bag. right?
Of course, you need that's
got the-
part of the prop. Does it have the receipt? Does it have the holographic receipt or like the see-through, whatever that was supposed to be?
So here it is. Here's the cover. Here's the back.
Yeah, there it is.
And inside, ladies and gentlemen,
Let's see. No, it's just notebook paper. It's not real.
paper.
Not. You can write your own results.
I can't tell you how disappointed I was that Ooh La La wasn't in there. I was looking for Ooh La La.
What is that? What is Ooh La La?
You remember where he's at the back in the 50s,
Mhm.
and he's trying to get the sports almanac for Biff at the dance,
Mhm.
and he steals it. But what Biff did was, let me get me a sip back. What Biff did was took off the cover of the sports almanac, the slip cover, and put it over a nudie mag called Ooh La La.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Good
So,
old.
yeah, good old Biff.
That
man.
movie is great because just from a technical filmmaking perspective, the way they were able to split the screen and have the same actor on both sides like was pretty seamless. Like they did some really good tricks, like especially when Biff and older Biff are in the car together and they zoom in and it's one and then he reaches over, like very good, especially for the time.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, they nailed that stuff, man. Well, let's say hello to who is in our chat tonight, okay?
Hey.
Coming in first, we got Mr. Ryan Smiga. He's the first to the key, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? I love 80s toys. Me too. Hey, I see you changed your profile pic to a little Ren and Stimpy action there, man. I'm digging it. Welcome, Ryan. Good to see you, buddy. John Murphy Jr., a regular of the Real Life Perspective Show. Welcome in, young man. Glad you're here. Everybody saying hello to each other. Vintage Sports Flips. What is up, my brother Keith? That's my buddy that I was telling you about, the sports guys over on Wednesday night, Pastime Picks podcast. Check him out. They got giveaways and they do all kinds of fun stuff going on over there. So thanks for being here, man. Who haven't said hi to yet? The Nostalgic Dog Dad. What's up, buddy? He's got great items showcasing on his Instagram. Make sure you guys go check him out. And he's also selling stuff too. So if you're into Nickelodeon and all kinds of great nostalgic goodness, he's got amazing, delicious toys that you can just snack on all day long. Tripping Over Toys. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Happy Friday. Glad you're here, man. Glad to see you. Good to see you. Everybody saying hi to each other. Oh, that's my brother. There's my brother, Chad. He says it's an okay. This is going back to when we were talking about the Maxine. So an adult film star gets a part in an 80s horror, but people start dying around her. Very 80s horror. Decent, he says. All right. How about that? WCW at its best. No kidding. You got that right, buddy. We got Stevie T. Stevie T, what is going on, my friend? Hey, if you stick around long enough, Stevie T. Uh-oh, I froze up. What happened to me? What'd I do? Oh, there I am. If you stick around long enough, Stevie T was kind enough to sell me some of these rare We Hate the 90s Garbage Pail Kids packs. And if you guys want to check out any more rarities, that guy has got some amazing cards over on his Whatnot. What's the username again, Stevie T? Let us know. Welcome to the show, buddy. Good to see you. So we're going to rip those here a little bit later. Okay. Look at that. Just like that, we're all caught up, bud. You ready to play a game?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Prize.
All right. Maybe. Right. We'll see. Let's get into our first one. Oh, this is my 1994 Nickelodeon blimp. It's got categories. I don't know if you remember this thing. You remember this thing at all?
Was it like a McDonald's toy or it was sold in Toys R Us?
McDonald's toy.
Yeah, okay. It's not orange. What's going on?
It's green. Like, oh, the back. I guess the
back is orange. Okay, that's weird. The choice.
It's
like slime, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. It's got categories on it from food, animals, cartoons, songs, and IC. This is the part where everybody gets to play along, including the audience here. And you've got tons of stuff behind you and in front of you, I bet. So I bet you're gonna nail this.
Some turtles.
Okay, Paul. Name a song that starts with the letter K.
Killing Me Softly.
Oh, good one. I'm gonna go with Killing in the Name of. Bum, 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 bum. But while we're waiting on that, we got somebody at the door.
You should never say who's there. Don't you watch scary movies?
Hey, it's Bill.
Wow.
Hello, what's up?
That was wild.
Do you like that? Do you like that?
That was great. You worked that seamlessly into it.
That should be the intro for me every week, Paul. When I'm
we
late
should
every
have
week.
some sort of knock. You come in.
Guess who's here this week again?
It's like the
late.
Dick Van Dyke Show where he would trip sometimes over the ottoman. Do you remember that in the opening?
Yes. And sometimes he'd walk
pratfall.
around it and surprise
Oh
you.
yeah, you never knew. You never knew what was going to happen.
You
It was
never
wild.
knew.
You never knew.
Never knew. It's Bill from Trippin' Toys over there. Yep. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome to the show, man. Good to have you,
Thank
buddy.
you. Thank you.
How was your Friday going, man?
Oh no, I was at work all day. So I work food retail. So sometimes I close the store, and sometimes customers come in late. So
Oh,
Yep. I remember those days. I remember those closing days. Yep. I'm sorry for keeping you there so late. That was me. That was probably me,
Ah.
man.
that's-
But hey, it's cheers to you, man. I'm gonna have my brewski, dude. If I know you just got off of work, so cheers, man. I'm glad you guys are here. Well, Bill,
Yeah,
my
that
name is
tiny-
Sean. I haven't had a chance to
tiny
actually
Sean.
meet you yet. My
Hello.
name is Sean, and like Shaun of the Dead.
Very
And
good.
you were on the Real Life Perspective Show. We are here to have a good time, play some games. We're gonna do some vintage card pack rips here in a little while, and we're gonna talk about our top 3 favorite 80s toys of all time. So go ahead and start pondering on that. And if you have any sitting around that you want to showcase when the time comes, a little show and tell, just like we did in kindergarten, we're going to do that right here. Okay. All right.
All right.
And we got Ryan coming in with Killing in the Name of. Yep. Very good. All right. Let's go ahead and let's give our new spin here.
You have to blow it? What is this?
Yeah. You got to
That's
blow
how
it.
you make it spin. You blow it?
Yeah.
Does it
I
make a
can't-
sound?
Oh, is it not making a sound? So
I don't.
That's-
Is it supposed to do like a whistle?
yeah, it does like a really cool, but this microphone is so
Maybe
Like
just like my ears are so old. It's like a dog. You can't. Or like
No.
you
Yeah.
can't hear certain tones.
let me try this.
Oh, okay, I got it. I hear
I
it.
heard that.
Very
The,
All right, you heard that?
Yeah.
sound.
Nice.
Classic.
Yeah. Okay, now that I turned off that noise canceling thing, can y'all hear that loud fan in the back?
I just hear my own fan, so I don't know.
Very good.
I hear
Okay,
nothing.
perfect. Okay, Bill, name a song that starts with the letter N.
N?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah. I know it's hard. It's hard on the spot.
Yeah.
The chat, don't worry, the chat's gonna help us out. They're gonna give us some how about
Never gonna let you up. Wait,
dang,
is that how it starts? Is that the
let
name
you
of the
go?
song?
Yeah, that'll
never
work.
Never gonna let you go. But what is that? What's the song's name?
I think
They're
it's
never gonna give you up by Rick Astley.
Never Gonna
Yeah,
Give
you're
You
right, Paul.
There it is. All
There
right,
you
there we
go.
And you can think outside the box. You know, you can think movie themes and things like. I've got one in my head.
Oh.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Nickelback. Yeah.
Oh, that's a band. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure. So the song I'm thinking of is "The Never Ending Story."
They're gonna remake that. I heard.
Do you guys remember in Stranger Things when they busted that?
Yes, that was good.
I do.
That was
was
good use of
best.
that. Where'd that show go? Come back.
I know.
End it. They're
they're
40 now.
Yeah, that's what I heard, man. I heard they're
Working 9 to 5.
that's
I
it.
heard they're gonna cover 9/11 in the next season. That's how long it's been.
Good one, man. That's a funny one. Oh yeah, we're on it together today, buddy. We keep talking about he's coming in with Never Ending Story. Never mind. I meant to say. What you meant to say? Oh, is Never Mind? I meant to say. Is that a song? I don't know.
Nirvana, never mind.
Maybe. I know
Or-
Never Mind. Yeah, I know the
the-
album.
The Batman
Album.
soundtrack had all the Nirvana stuff.
Oh, maybe so. Yeah, there you go. Okay, spin another one. How about that? Now we're rocking. Okay. Name something you see with the letter G, as in George of the Jungle.
I see, like in front of me.
Yeah, or around you, or on the screen, anywhere.
Greedo.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go. That was quick. It's on it.
That was good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
got
am
it.
looking.
I got a gremlin,
He's got a gremlin. Oh, this
He's
is
got a
fun.
gremlin.
and to be fair, you know where this gremlin wound up. This was the gremlin with the 3D glasses. And if anybody knows my character, I'm normally wearing 3D glasses, but I'm giving him a break tonight. But what I did
Put him on
is
the
I went and Funko'd myself.
Yeah, there it is.
And then and then
Did that too. I put on someone else's glasses too. I don't know where they are now, but they're somewhere. I lost them. My desk is a mess.
Bill, did you Funko yourself?
No, I have not yet.
Not yet.
Join the club. Come on.
Join
Yeah.
the club.
He has a selfie series though. He has two.
I have
right?
a selfie series. Yeah, I have two floating around somewhere.
What's
I feel
a
like the
selfie
Funko
series?
had
Googly
What was that?
eyes. Gee,
that was
googly eyes.
Hasbro's take on customized figures of yourself. So you would more or less 3D print your face on their app.
Yeah, they'd
Digitally
scan you.
recreate it,
Scan
they'd scan
yourself
you.
with their phone.
Yes.
It was
Wow.
great.
That's
But
cool.
it didn't. A lot of people got toys that didn't look like them.
Yeah.
You kind of have
There's
to have a
mine.
certain kind of face.
You do.
Oh, that's awesome. That looks
Where's he
just like
going?
you.
Angular.
There he
doesn't
is.
work.
He
Here's
could have
my-
subbed in.
I just have my
Oh,
hair.
There we go.
You can't see
Perfect.
me.
Wow. I think that
Perfect.
looks great, man. That looks excellent.
Yeah, I had a good one. Good
Good
It
job.
didn't capture the salt
I'm
and pepper
blurry.
essence
Sorry.
of the hair.
Yeah, the paint was not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good grill. Good call there. Real Meat Stick said, I just Funko'd myself. Welcome to the show, Real Meat Stick. Good to see you, buddy.
Family show.
All right, Ryan, thanks for coming in, buddy. Have a good night's sleep, young man. And don't let the big bugs bite. Big bugs. I can't speak tonight.
Big.
Uh,
if your bugs are begging, they can't be choosing.
begging strips.
Begging.
Okay, we got one more. Okay, this is a fun one. Name a cartoon that starts with the letter L.
Laverne and Shirley, the cartoon. Looney Tunes.
Oh, you got it. Good
Ooh,
one.
That was quick.
Laboratory Dexter.
Dang.
You just swapped those.
We
what are you
saved,
doing?
Doesn't count.
save some of the females for the rest of us, dude. Save some of the females for the rest of us.
I didn't wear my Bluey shirt.
Oh, Bluey.
The Lion
I really
King
thought about
counts.
it.
Isn't Bluey great?
Cartoon.
Bluey's awesome. But yeah, my
Well,
kids
after
like
you-
Bluey too.
After you said the you got all the female attention because of the Bluey shirt, I was like,
Yeah.
I want to wear one on the next show.
Oh, okay.
We gotta up our female base a little bit.
Oh, that's a deep cut. Life with Louie. I completely forgot about that one.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's a really good one. Good call, John. Right on. How about man, what's a cartoon? Starts with the letter L. Looney
LeBron
Tunes.
was in Space Jam. Does that count? LeBron featuring Space Jam. Lizard something.
Lion King was a cartoon.
Let's just go with that. Yeah, that's a good one. We can go with
Lion.
movies. We can go with movies.
Oh.
Make it easier.
Lemony Snicket, but that wasn't a cartoon.
Shoot, man, that's a tough one. I can't think. I can't end all that. Hold on.
Do it again.
Okay, let's name a song that starts with letter N.
Again. Do it again.
Yeah,
And with the
Oh,
N.
Do
oh,
one
wait.
again.
Oh, okay, let's do O. That's
we
the
go.
next to it.
Oh,
O.
oh, baby, baby. Is that a
Oh,
song?
baby. Yeah. Oh, baby. There you go.
Oh, Ryder. Oh, O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Perfect. Love it.
Okay.
I'll piggyback off that with Oh, Sheila.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a song.
Oh, Sheila.
Oh, Sheila. It's an old song. Over the Moon. Real Meat Sticks coming in. There you go. I don't know. Oh, Lilo and Stitch. That was a good one. I forgot about that. That was a good
Oh,
cartoon.
there you go. Live
Yeah.
action Lilo and Stitch coming soon to haunt your memories, haunt your nightmares.
And we got knock knock. What is going on? My trumpet master brother trumpet master 77 BBQ up in the house, guys. That is my brother from another mother. You want to know how to grill? You want to know how to barbecue? That is the guy you go see. Go see him on Wednesdays. He releases new content every Wednesday. Check out my brother, Trumpet Master. Type the word real. And same for you, Meat Stick. Type the word real in the chat to promote your YouTube channel, guys. All right. I'm blanking on everything. I know, dude. I'm blanking too. I cannot get it. Well, you know what that means? That means it's just time to play another game real quick. Have you guys ever okay, my screen's gonna freeze up on me, but you'll at least be able to hear me. Have you guys ever played this? Akinator.
No.
This is fantastic. This is gonna
Akinator. I've heard of Akinator, but I've never played it.
He's gonna read your mind. That's what he's gonna do. Bill, since you are the special guest of honor too, let's have you pick either a character, an object, or an animal.
Okay, so we'll pick an object.
Oh, okay. I got to warn you. Me and a comedian were on here a few weeks ago, and he picked object too, and we could not stop giggling like little schoolgirls because of our inappropriate minds. So here we go.
It's like Cards Against Humanity. What is this?
No, it's just elementary potty humor. Thinking of our heads. Is it electronic?
No.
Okay.
Wait, what are we doing? We're supposed to think of something.
Screen. No, it's just me playing right now.
What are you doing?
He's filling out. I'm answering the question.
He's thinking of something. He's thinking of an object.
I've thought of an object. The Akinator is going to ask me the questions.
I thought it was like related to that picture about supporting artists with disabilities. I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I can't.
The electronic?
That's the thing about free stuff. You get ads.
Can we buy it? Yes, we can buy it.
Okay. Can it be found in a kitchen?
No.
Is it something we wear?
No.
Okay. Is it a toy?
Yes. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay. Does it have eyes?
No.
No. Does it have a relation with sex? I don't know.
I can't see it possibly happening. I would say no.
Let's go no.
Yeah,
let's keep it PG-13. No. I don't know where that came from. Is it round?
No, it's not round.
Is it bigger than a foot?
Yes.
Do we use it for a sport?
Yes.
Does it have wheels?
Yes.
Oh my, we're getting there. Does it come from an octopus?
No. What the hell?
Can we put it inside of a radio?
No.
What? No, he says.
What?
Does it work with fuel?
No.
No. Okay. Is it perfumed?
No. Wow, these went sideways.
Does it have a relationship with horses?
No. Gracious.
Don't worry. Is it specially designed for an archon?
What is that?
I don't know. I was hoping one of you smart guys knew. I don't know, man. Or Sean. Let's go and no. Does it have a seat?
Is he a genie?
No. He's reading my mind. Is what he's trying to do. Is it explosive?
It says exoplanet. Is it an exoplanet?
It's an exo squad.
Is it made of wood?
Captain yes, it could be.
Okay. Does it have a relation with skateboarding?
Yes.
Oh,
Does it have a handle?
No.
Can we jump with it?
Yes.
Do we use it during contests?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a skateboard?
It was.
Wow.
Amazing.
Akinator has done it. Has done it again, ladies and gentlemen.
Eventually. After
Yeah,
he
what, he
asked if
just
it had a
goes
relationship
forever?
with skateboarding.
You just had to really confirm.
Yeah. You want a round? You want a round, Paul?
Yeah, is there like a way to stump him? Like how
Oh
many,
yeah. Yeah,
how many
yeah.
times does he get
The
asked?
longer the questions go, yeah.
Well, I know, but like, does he give up at some point?
He'll eventually guess something, and then you'll say, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it.
What do
So
I have to do a category?
yeah, your category choices are characters, objects, or animals.
Does it have to be a real animal?
No.
It doesn't have to be a real animal. Okay, I choose animals.
Wait a minute. I mean, it's got to be something that you could Google. You know what I mean? It's got to be something.
Well, but it's not. It doesn't like exist in reality. It's like a fantastical animal.
Okay, so you think that would be more of a character?
I don't know.
Like, are you thinking?
Let's just do character then.
Are you thinking of a liger?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking of a specific character. So we'll do
Okay.
characters.
Okay, let's do characters.
Yeah.
Is your character real?
No.
No.
Is that Zendaya? Zendaya.
Mhm. Sure is. Looks like she's Iron
She's
Man.
wrapped she's gonna be like a hot potato.
I don't know. Is your character a boy?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know.
It has that option. Is your
Yes.
character originally from a video game?
Yes,
Ooh.
I think
Character stand on two legs?
sometimes can
Let's
it
just
has
see.
that option. Like
Is
most
your
of us.
Is it from a horror game?
No.
Is it a character Pokemon?
Yes.
Is it small?
Yes.
Character have anything to
Yes.
do with Falcor, does your character have a trainer?
Yes.
Oh wow, you're not even trying on this one. Did your character fight in an arena?
Yeah, I guess so. If he
Why
wants
does
to.
it keep guessing?
I know.
I know, right?
He
Does your
knows.
character drink a lot?
Is it a drunk? I don't think it drinks anything. Say no.
I'll say no. Does it wear boots?
No.
It has to be precise here, guys.
This
He's
is
trying
like on like the Millionaire Show where he needed a lifeline. He just called his friend and be like, "I'm a millionaire." Just,
does he wear white?
no, he's naked.
Is it known for adventuring?
Yes, I guess.
Is it Pikachu? Very good.
You got it. You got Pikachu.
Akinator got you.
Man,
He got you.
science.
Cool. Falcor. Hey, Falcor was from the Never Ending Story, right?
Sure was.
Very
dog
good.
Dragon. Dragon dog. No, dog dragon.
Yeah, Dog Dragon, right?
Dog dragon.
Well, how about a little bit of this, guys? I see you're down there. Thank you.
Wow.
I actually write all the music to all this stuff too, so it's so I don't get copy slapped.
Is that real? You write it? How do you do that?
Yeah, I'm a musician.
I tried
I
to
do-
have AI write our song. It didn't work out.
Hey, I do. I've written some theme songs for some other YouTubers. If you guys are interested, I might be able to hook you guys up.
Yeah.
You never know. You
No
never
money.
know.
No money.
No, it's free. I don't
Oh,
charge.
that's perfect. Yes.
I don't. I just ask for
Yes, have some.
a credit. Yes, have some coffee. Yes, have some.
Just have some.
Let's go with some trivia questions for you guys. All right.
All right.
Let's see how. I'm going with some 80s. I pulled some 80s ones today.
Yeah.
80s toys. Let's see how. Get these here.
Toy trivia. We should do good here.
Let's see. Okay.
Remember trivia, Paul? It was great.
If you were lucky
Trivia.
enough,
Oh, I remember trivia. Yeah.
what are y'all talking about?
We used to go to like bar trivia.
Oh yeah, Pluckers does a pretty good one.
Where are you from? Where are you at?
We in Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas. That's so funny. The Zero to Hero guys. Do you know them? They do a Power Rangers podcast. They're in Texas, or one of them at least.
Maybe.
That we were on that show last week.
Are they from San Antonio?
That's as much information as I can give you.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
No idea.
Now, if they're not close to Austin, I'm from Austin. So if they're not near Austin, I probably don't know them.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
That's right.
Oh, he's from Victoria, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's a cool dude. I like the dude.
That's his entrance. He's coming.
Go ahead, Bill. Hey, if you were lucky enough on Christmas morning in 1980 to open up the present of your dreams, the Atari 2600, which game cartridge came along in the original package?
E.T.
Pong.
We got any other guesses out there?
Space Invaders.
He writes the best theme song. That's right. I wrote them a nice little country. They got a extra channel called Rips and Brews, and I wrote them a nice little ditty. Scene is very. Thanks for the praise, guys. Yeah, appreciate that. Me and Trumpet Master actually did a full 5-episode season 1 of Real BroBQ Adventures, where we went on these adventures around Austin and filmed half barbecue and half pop culture stuff. So we had a good time with that. Galaga! He's saying Galaga. You know, his guess is Galaga. But the answer is actually combat.
What is combat? With a K?
With a C. With a C. You know, remember tanks? We called it tanks growing up, but it was called combat.
A little before my time. 6 years. This one came out in 1977. It says 6 years before my time.
Oh wow, 6 years before you. So that's okay. So that makes you okay. Cool. I'm pretending to do math in my head, but I don't really know.
Spry 40 years of age as of today.
Oh, happy birthday!
No. I'm just saying, like, we aren't 41. Like, we're currently 40. We're both 40. Born in the fall. Yeah,
oh, cool. We're the same age. I'm 41. We're
there you go.
Bracket. Yeah, we're the same bracket, guys.
We're much younger than you. Months. Important months. We're elder millennials. You're the eldest millennial.
Yes. How about this? Which toy's motto taught us that caring is what counts?
Might be the Care Bears.
Glowworm.
Oh, we got Care Bears and Glowworm. Very good. Bill is correct on this one. Bill is correct. That would be the Care Bears.
No, They taught you to shoot people with your stomach guns.
Shoot you with your emotion. You ain't grumpy. Grumpiness.
Here's all my feelings.
Yes.
I totally remember. I used to get freaked out by the movie. The movie used to scare me because that kid was so scary when he got possessed or whatever and his eyes turned red. I was so scared. Yeah, man. The movie was
funny. The what's the company that they're having the trouble? They're doing Earthworm Jim. They put up prototypes for Care Bear toys, but they went back to the original like greeting card look of them, so they look like drowned rats. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Very like cursed faces. Like
it looks like just like horrible to me because that's not the Care Bear I know. Because it's like they very quickly made them more palatable. like when they turned them into a cartoon, they're like, no, we got to fix this. This looks scary.
Premium DNA.
There it is. We need to get them on the show. Figure out what's going on.
She-Ra.
She-Ra.
Good guess. But yeah, it was Care Bears. That is correct. That is accurate.
Care Bear countdown.
You would spend hours with your friends on a rainy Saturday afternoon playing this card game consisting of 108 colorful cards, including draw 2, skip, and reverse.
Is it Uno?
Uno is correct. Very good.
There's some like common phrase in the vernacular now. It's like something Uno, and like the Uno Twitter had to be like no. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's some phrase that goes around related to an Uno rule. Reverse Uno. That's what it is. Reverse Uno. But like, why do we say that? I keep hearing that.
I haven't heard that one.
I have yet to hear that.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna next time it comes up, I'm gonna be like, see, the kids are saying it.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, are you looking it up? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, but it's all like Chinese characters, so I don't
Oh.
even know what this is. Oh, I spelled it UINO. That's why. Reverse Nuno.
Oh, Garaga. If you were lucky enough to have your own video game system, you would hit the arcade with a bunch of buddies to beat the high score on Donkey Kong. Which company's slogan was "Now you're playing with power"?
It's gotta be Nintendo, right? Nintendo Entertainment System.
What you got, Bill?
Now you're paying with the power. Power
Coleco?
Glove. Coleco Vision?
Okay. Nintendo, ColecoVision. Good choices. All good choices. The answer, and who's coming in? We got John Murphy with Nintendo as well. Very good. And that is correct. Nintendo is the correct answer there. I got a true or false question here for you. You would doodle with a plastic pen to move the magnetic dust on an Etch-a-Sketch. True or false?
False.
False.
No pen. Little knobs. Terrible. So annoying. Oh, I can draw a square. Whoa.
Yeah.
Minutes of fun.
Yeah. What's it say? Try giving a cop who pulls you over that gives you a ticket an Uno reverse card and see what it does.
My wife got a speeding ticket today in Georgia.
That's funny.
Oh
Chad.
no, that's
She
her
was going
trip.
80. She was going 80 something, and like it was apparently like so fast that she was considered a super speeder, so it was gonna be like an extra $200.
Oh my goodness, Paul.
What?
She cried her way out of it, so it's okay.
Did she really?
I think
She's like, I'm
she's
I'm
still-
trying to get to my sister's wedding.
I know. It's like I think she still has to pay
No.
like the 80 or something, but yeah, we've had
Man.
trouble with cars today. You didn't hear the beginning when I was saying my car won't start.
Oh no.
And AAA is like it's not the battery, it's something worse. The guy's
the
like, I want
starter?
to tell you. I don't know. I gotta have a towed. I gotta have a towed to the place. But he said
So
they
you
put
have
too much oil in. And I was like, can
Too
that
much
be something?
oil.
Can I sue that? It's too much oil. I don't know.
What?
Oh, it could be flooded. Yeah, it could be flooded.
Yeah. But I've been like, I got it changed 2 weeks ago. It took till now.
I
don't know.
know.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I'll be selling everything behind me to pay it off.
Are you guys both in the same state?
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
Not legally allowed not to be within 200 feet of each other.
Oh, how do you guys know each other? Where'd you guys meet?
Um,
Oh, before you answer that, well, let's just get into this. You back there, Sway?
it's wild with all these transitions. Like this is like the real deal.
Yeah, I tell you,
I feel
man.
like I got to step up our production.
No, you guys are great, man. Speaking of your show, man, let's start with how you guys met. Was it AOL.com? Was it
Oh.
No, we actually met in person.
Yeah.
Was it before the internet?
It was
It must have been right before.
It was a couple. Yeah, it was right before the
Days
internet
before.
got
Yeah.
into the households, I would say.
okay?
So,
I moved to
1945.
1945.
We need to come up with a more interesting backstory as to how we both met. But
There you
Yeah.
go.
It's like how my
that's
wife.
tale for another time.
I met my wife on Craigslist, but no one knows what that is. So we always say we just like, because it's like online dating before online dating. You would have to like literally risk your life because I don't know if you've heard
Yeah.
of like Craigslist murderers. But
That
that was
put out a
thing.
personal ad for your own wife. That's
We
what.
put
That's how
out,
it makes
like
it
a
sound for me.
newspaper, like seeking. What are you seeking?
ISO, wife.
Seeking tolerant woman who's
That's
okay,
right.
with,
ISO. That's right.
okay with lots of toys, not those kind of toys.
I will say, my wife and I, we actually met on old school Yahoo chat.
Oh
believe it or not.
wow! With
Yeah.
Pool? Do you remember Yahoo Pool?
No.
Oh, I loved playing Yahoo Pool because it was a chat room, but you. would
Oh
play
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That I remember that.
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah. Back in the day, dude. And then we all made our MySpace accounts and
Oh yeah.
Mine
Wife.
never left. got off. I
You-
never got
you didn't do
into
MySpace?
MySpace. I couldn't do MySpace easily. some
You know
reason.
what? I need to find a shirt with Tom. You remember his profile picture?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the owner of Tom.
Tom
You
is
know-
the smartest man in all of social media. He got his money. He disappeared. Doesn't have to deal with any of this stuff.
Hey, internet, y'all make us a shirt with Tom on it and make something funny on it, like that his profile picture, and say, if you know this man, we can be friends or something like that. Yeah, it's you know how it goes.
Got it.
But let's talk about the Reluctant Adult Podcast, guys. And I gotta say, you're the first people that I've met with about the same amount of syllables in your name as mine. I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
Probably not a great name.
Well, I can't tell you how many people have said like, I'll be on whatnot, and they'll be like, 3 Life Perspective. Welcome in, and they'll be like, the Real Life Perspective. Well, that's a mouthful.
We always get the Reluctant Podcast.
I'm
like,
a big fan of that one. Yeah, I like the
missing,
Reluctant podcast.
you're missing the whole thing. You're missing the whole idea with that word. You got to get that word in there.
Yeah. So tell us about your logo here. Is that like a Toys R Us thing, or we're just like, what? How'd you come up with that logo?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the colors, the 4 colors from the Toys R Us logo, and then the R obviously backwards. I always want to update it, but then I'm like, why? Like, I don't know. Maybe if we ever got like t-shirts, because I tried to make a t-shirt shop with just that logo as the first t-shirt, and they shut down my store, and they wouldn't tell me why. So I had to go asking, like, what is wrong? And someone was saying that the word trap is like slang for something bad. And I'm like, okay.
Right.
If you say so, but they wouldn't tell me why.
I guess you have to put periods after the T and
I
the R.
refuse. I refuse. I just won't have a shirt.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad, man. Yeah. Well, you can make your own. I know places I can.
Bill,
I can about
that's
that.
what Bill makes his own shirts. I don't. We had a whole month where he made a new shirt every week for Lost Media, the different shows that are no longer with us, sadly.
And then one retaliation shirt, which
Right,
if you've paid attention, Paul,
Yeah.
all of that ill will social media is gone.
Well, it's just been buried in the mountain.
No,
of
I went
people.
looking. I looked.
Oh, they deleted it?
It was deleted.
Oh, that's funny. That's even funnier.
Yeah.
Wow.
We won! Ah, we did
I
it!
know, we won.
We won! Undefeated. We need to.
Enjoy my firehouse now.
So, how did you guys get started? What made you guys want to just get this thing going here?
The podcast?
Yeah.
I always wanted to have a show. Like, even in high school, we had a cable access station in the basement of the high school, and I tried to get my friends to be my crew. Like, I always watched like Conan O'Brien, and I just wanted to be that guy. So I've always wanted to have a show. And then podcast just became like a thing you could do. Like, it wasn't too hard. Like, a lot of people started doing it, but I needed a co-host because it's just one person talking is too hard. Like, that I need to like take a breath every once in a while. So I was like, I can't do it by myself. So originally I was just out there looking for like other toy personalities that maybe would be good co-host. And I had someone lined up and they flaked on me. It's like one of those things where it's like, I wonder how life would have been different if they like were more reliable.
Yeah.
But then like Bill and I, because I moved, he lives in Massachusetts. That's where I grew up. But I moved at one point to Florida. So we had sort of lost contact a little bit, a lot bit. So he came down. I mean, I don't know. It was just like
we talk to each other much more now than I think. Some days
that's what I'm
my
saying.
wife,
it's much
which
different.
is hilarious.
Yeah. So he came down for like a Disney trip, and I was like, hey, I want to do this podcast. And I didn't think he would want to do this kind of thing, but I just threw it out there, and he's like, yeah. And we just did it, and we've just been doing it for like 3 years.
My life was pretty boring at the time. I was like, I gotta do something new.
Time for podcast? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I got time for podcast. And then we really had time for podcast, which is great.
Oh, the pandemic.
All the time. Yes.
Oh, so great. Pandemic.
Well, how long do you think we've known each other? We've known each other since 5th grade. So what is that? 11, 10, 11 years old?
5th grade.
Let's call it 11 years old. Yes.
30 years.
It's been that long.
A lot of years. Too
The
many.
30th anniversary of Paul and Bill's
Our
friendship.
friendship. There's got to be a cake. We got to make a cake.
Yeah, well, you guys work really well together. That's clear. You guys got some good chemistry here, man. And I know how long editing takes, man. So I commend you across all of your platforms because you guys are on TikTok, you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on everywhere. So to cut up, so many different, like the shorts that you do and the reels and the TikToks or whatever the kids are calling it these days. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of dedication. So kudos to you, man, and I like that you guys do that you edit in all the text so we can read what everything is. It just it simplifies and it's really well done, man. So you cut up your podcast, you know what I mean, into your real segments and things like that. So kudos, man. I enjoy watching those, man, and getting the little tidbits of information that you guys are able to pull, like the facts of like upcoming toys coming out or like just little things here and there. It's just great to get those little bitty tidbits of information. And so you guys are doing great. So keep up the great work.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, it is a lot of work. Sometimes I'm doing it and I'm like, is this worth it? But then it's like the last 2 weeks on Instagram, we've had a couple videos like for us go viral, like over 100,000 views. And I'm like, I guess it is. You never know, like what's gonna stick.
Absolutely.
Like when I like that with the boo bucket from McDonald's where we.
Oh my god, 500,000
was so
views
fun.
on that. That was great.
Dang, that's awesome.
It was all fake.
Right. We tricked everybody.
We tricked everybody. That was the trick for trick or treat.
I missed it. What was the boo bucket?
So I had gone to a yard sale in September. And we had found out that the boo buckets were coming back in October, but 2 weeks prior, I recorded this Halloween boo buckets like fake. Like here it is. I have like early access to this.
Got an early one, yeah.
Yes. So everyone was like, "Where, what?" And it just wound up being completely fake. And then
you rickrolled them.
Yes.
It wasn't
all the doubters started coming in, being like, "No, there's no lid to this new one. There's This is wrong.
It's a different one." People love to correct you. So if you make a video where you misspeak, it's gonna do better than any like video that's accurate.
Oh man, tell me about it.
Of videos.
Yeah. Hey, is Toy Sailboat? Is that a Mallrats reference?
It's not. But tell me more. Is that in that movie?
A schooner is a sailboat, silly head. All my Mallrats fans out there. So in Mallrats, there's a guy standing in the middle of the mall staring at those. Remember the Magic Eye?
Magic Eye, yeah.
Magic Eye, the posters. And everybody keeps saying, "Oh, cool! It's a sailboat. It's a sailboat." He goes, "Oh, but yours is spelled sail as in toy sail."
Yeah, like you buy.
Yeah, I see. I had some. I overread that. It's a pun.
It's a pun because it's for toys.
So this guy's sitting there staring, and he cannot get it. He just is staring and staring and staring. It's the brother from My Name Is Earl. It's that guy.
The big guy. Or he's not so big now. But...
He's not so big now. He's gotten pretty ripped from what I heard.
Yeah.
Ethan Suppley. Thank you, John.
Ethan Slurpee.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys get a free Slurpee yesterday? What? On 7-Eleven?
Aren't they free regardless? You just walk in with a cup. What are they going to do? Tackle you.
So anyways, this little kid comes up and he's like, "Oh, it's a schooner." And he's like, "Ha ha, you dumb bastard. It's not. It's not." He's like, "It's not." To the kid, he's like, "Oh, it's a sailboat." He's like, "A schooner is a sailboat, stupid head." It's funny. Mallrats is pretty funny. It's
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, old school Kevin Smith when he was funny.
I tried to get like when he got really hot. And I think I have like the DVD of what's the first one he did?
Clerks.
Yeah, Clerks. And I was a film student too, so I was like, okay, but then it didn't really resonate with me. I don't like that kind of like because it was very like the dialogue is very scripted. Like it's not improvised at all. Like the way from it sounds, anyways. Like it doesn't sound like real people talking, and that really I don't like that.
Yeah, people don't really sit around and well, according to Kevin, they do. Kevin's his backstory.
Maybe he does. So maybe, but I just don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, and all of his movies are like that. It's all about
Right,
right. I get it, man. I totally get it. But you guys are over on Apple Podcast, listen on Podbean, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Toy Sale Boat on Facebook, and all these other delicious websites that they can find you on. Man, you got a lot of stuff going on. So check out your link tree. And
Wherever
everybody,
podcasts are served, just Google us.
here, let me do this.
Instagram and TikTok are the big ones.
Let me just post that up in the chat there. Go check out that out, guys.
Ask Alexa. Alexa, give us the Reluctant Adult podcast.
Nice.
Oh, my Alexa's talking. Alexa, off. Jesus.
What'd you do? What'd you do? All right, let me pull up my Nick Avenue cam.
Goodness.
We're gonna do an unboxing. Let's see.
Hey.
Let's see.
Nick had the worst products. Like, who wants that phone? What are we doing here? There's like some weird desk toy that was just gibberish. I was like, who wants this stuff?
You're kidding me, right? I want this stuff.
I like the blimp. Can you look through it as a kaleidoscope, like the one?
That's a Burger King Kids Club toy.
Oh, the Rosie O'Donnell one.
Oh.
Have you seen those? She had like
I saw several of those. I didn't get them.
Yeah, you were telling me
At
about
that
them.
yard sale. Yeah.
I got some.
There's that alarm clock behind you. Like,
Dude,
what is this? It's so overproduced. Oh, you got a knife. It's scary. Threatening me?
This is dope. This is dope, man.
No,
dude,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What that aesthetic from like the 90s? Like, what are we doing here? This is why kids are stupid.
I'm appreciating that almanac back there. That's nice.
Oh, we were talking about that before the show
Yes.
because I just watched those movies today.
Yeah. Well, now that you're done trashing my Nickelodeon Avenue,
But it's blank.
no.
The almanac. It's blank pages. It's not real.
yeah. So I'm unboxing something really quick. Why you got me? I got you here. So we can see. I try to unbox something every night because I buy a lot of stuff. And let's see what's in here. So, okay, this might be before y'all's time, but we're gonna full screen that bad boy.
It's a few months. You're older than us. You got it.
Yeah. Do you know what this
Ooh.
is? Find out what that
Visionaries?
is. What do you call that?
The Visionaries?
No.
It's
See
not
if I can
Visionaries?
get
What is
the hologram going. Oh, look at that.
I know that.
Look at
What
that
was it
glare.
called?
Supernaturals.
Oh, okay.
Look, he's a little
Yeah. He's
guy,
got
and
the
then he
hologram.
turns.
Did they have those at
Roar.
what was it? Geppetto's, Bill? Is that a Geppetto's
Yes,
thing?
they did. Yes.
Yeah.
What are y'all talking about? Geppetto's thing.
There was a store, like a mom and pop toy store called Geppetto's, and that's like where Bill and I would get like our real Ghostbusters and like all the stuff during that time period.
Right.
Okay.
And they
But
had
yeah.
they had a very nice discontinued like back room, so they'd get new
Yeah,
stock in, but then
basement.
they'd have old stock.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the best.
That's
If I
good
could
stuff.
Go back to 1955.
So these are pretty hard to come by. They're pretty expensive online if you're looking for them.
Yeah.
But I love these things, man.
they are
I
nice.
have a huge nostalgic for that stuff.
I think I have the green one and the red one for those.
Oh, okay. Of the little guys like this?
Yes.
Nice. I actually have an error card of this dude.
Oh.
And an error
Does it say
card.
Visionaries on it?
It's supposed to be like it says like the ghastly. I didn't no, it didn't say Visionaries on it.
Okay.
Because that was the same thing, right? They had the little
It was close
holograms.
to it. Yeah, they were like a
Yeah,
little
they were
taller,
on
but
sticks.
their chest place and their stick had like a hologram.
Yeah.
God, remember when holograms used to be like the biggest thing? That was like
Well, that was the newest technology.
that
People
was
were
the
amazed by
technology. It
that.
was like incorporate a hologram. You want to see
Yeah.
Wolverine's claws come right at you when you flicker that
magic.
card.
Lenticular.
Okay.
Our toy line should be. We should go back to holograms.
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 You like flip it, it's me and you, and you flip it too much, it turns into Pixel Dan. Like, oh, go back, too far.
Good old Pixel Dan. I've met him a couple of times, man, at a couple of events. You guys ever met him?
No,
No,
he
I don't
won't
know what I'd
return our
do if I
calls.
did.
He won't. He won't respond. He doesn't want to pretend we exist. It's
Oh, you got to run into him at an event. That's what you got to do.
he would have us removed. I think if he saw us.
Yeah, that's probably. It's been enough.
No, he's not a big. I've messaged him a few times myself, and I haven't got much response out of him as well.
What's the deal, Pixel? You gotta work the fans. Come on.
Well, and he's got the reputation of being the people's toy man. You
But
know,
I don't understand. How did that happen?
I don't know.
People
I
will
mean,
go to bat for him, and Joe
Yeah, he's
Shoes. We had him on the show talking. I was trying to talk shit about Pixel Dan. He would not have it. He stood up for Pixel Dan, and I was like, "All right."
yeah. I mean, I get it. I get you. Somebody comes on your show and they start talking trash about like your background and stuff. I totally get it, man. I know where you're coming from.
We love Pixel Dan. We're always saying how much we appreciate the work he's done for the toy community. All his positivity. He's the shot of positivity that the world needs right now.
Yeah, he's good people. How about this? All right, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. It is time for us to pick what we're going to rip tonight, guys. Let's get this guy out of the way.
Ooh.
Let's move you back over here to more of this deliciousness. Oh, here, you guys want a quick tour? Yeah, I got some.
There's Chip Hazard.
Yeah.
I have those. Those are the best ones.
Yeah,
There's the Technodrome, not the tiny Technodrome that they're
Tiny
making now.
Technodrome.
We got to talk about that this week.
Pee-wee and Cherry and a Power Glove.
Oh, a Power
Very
Glove.
nice.
The Power Glove, I was so excited to have this. It literally did nothing, right? Like nothing in the hand allowed you to manipulate anything.
Yeah, I heard. Did you guys watch that HBO Max movie called 8-Bit Christmas?
No.
It's phenomenal. It is amazing. And it's got a good message, too. It's good positivity stuff. It's got Steve
it's like it's not a documentary. It's like a scripted movie.
Yes, yeah, it's an
Ah,
HBO Max movie,
I get it.
and yeah, it's better than the Christmas story. That thing.
No. Sacrilege. How dare you?
No, that
new one?
continuation. Yeah, did you watch
I thought
that
that
one?
was fine. I thought that was fine too.
It was okay. It was all right. It could have been better. But okay.
You know who should do his own version of the Christmas story is Pixel Dan. Should do a Pixel Dan's Christmas story.
I would watch that.
I would
All right.
watch that.
Did you see
imagine?
the boys this week with the puppets?
Yes.
That's what we need for Pixel Dan. We're all puppets. He's the only human.
That's a good concept. Pixel Dan, you listening? Listen in.
I have the puppets if he wants to do it.
Okay, here's your choices, guys. You got Bill and Ted's.
Never a fan.
That's a WCW.
That's
Paul
gonna
might
be
like
it.
that.
For me. That's gonna be good.
We got
VI
Bill-
Troopers.
Yeah,
Ooh.
buddy.
Oh, a puzzle pack.
We got Dick
Oh,
Tracy.
I got him. Yo, that's my top right there.
Yeah.
We got Saved by the Bell, the college years,
Yeah, throw that one in.
College years. Get that out of here.
and Toy Story.
Nah, I don't think that should even be cards. That's weird.
All right. So which one? Pick a pack, each of you.
I want WCW.
I'll go with Dick
Alright.
Tracy. My goodness.
Cool.
Does they have gum?
No, I don't feel gum in there. But for the special occasion tonight, guys, we are gonna rip one of these rare Garbage Bell Kids. We hate the 90s.
Oh.
And if you guys don't know, these are really hard to get your hands on. And if you do, you're going to pay a pretty penny for these. So, Stevie, if you're still around, I hope you are. We're going to rip. Okay. So, let's start with the WCW pack.
Yeah.
And then these are from 1990.
There's a-
1990.
Garbage Pail Kids. There's like a Pokemon card, $1,000 on eBay.
Yeah, dude.
Look at
Cards are
that
coming
one.
back in a big way.
This is crazy.
So, these are from 1991 WCW Wrestling. Let's check them out.
Good.
Oh, right out of the gate.
Right up. Woo! Meet your boy.
Who is he wrestling there? Is that Sting? That's
Sting,
not-
right?
Is it?
I saw
Right.
always getting full cases of those WWF superstars, Paul, still. It's just nothing but
Yeah.
Ric Flair.
90s Ric Flair. They had Hogan.
I went to
too, but those
Ollie's
actually
this
sold.
past week, and it was like they had a pallet, and I was like, "Oh, perfect, an untouched pallet," and it was just
Yeah.
like 10 cases of Ric Flair.
All Ric Flair.
What? He's a popular guy.
Not make me say woo.
Wow. He's
All right.
not.
Southern boy.
Boys. I don't even know. I don't even know.
You
It's
got
like
me.
a placeholder text. They didn't know who it was.
Yeah.
He looks like a Southern boy.
Let me fix my lighting here real quick. Hang on. I'm professional, guys. Hang on. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. Southern boys, whoever you are.
Missy Hyatt.
What?
Get that autographed.
I don't know who that is. Missy Hyatt.
A valet.
Arn Anderson.
Arn, half of the Four Horsemen right there.
That's it. See, I'm watching it right now where he's having some drama with Ric Flair. They don't like each other at the moment.
Brian Pillman.
That's it. He's actually teamed up with Arn Anderson, and he's fighting. He was fighting Sting and Ric Flair together. Doom.
Like character named Doom or Dungeon of Doom?
I
Not
don't
familiar
recognize that guy.
with Doom. El Gigante.
I don't know who that is.
He in WWF he wore the bodysuit, right?
I don't recognize him.
It was like airbrushed to look like his like body hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
There's a figure of him.
Oh,
Terry
cool.
Taylor, the Rooster, Red Rooster. Steiner Brothers. I only see one brother there. Is Rick also in that photo?
I don't see him. I see a camera.
Scott.
See the camera guy, and then some dude laid
guy.
out.
Who's that guy? Ricky Morton. There we go.
Okay, I remember that.
Express.
Yeah. Oh,
Sid Vicious. In the singlet, I never understood. Why would you wear a singlet? You're that big guy.
He is a big dude. Oh, look at him tearing up Sting there. That is Sting.
All of these being Jordan not posterized. There's Doom again.
Another Doom. Interesting.
That's too many Dooms. I don't
Okay.
understand.
Double Doom.
Double
Great.
Doom.
That's my first WCW pack I ripped.
Oh,
All right.
so
On to these.
Giant Gonzalez. That was El
Got my cards ready.
Gigante's name in WWF.
Let's see. What year are these? I think this is from 19.
it should be 90.
When Warren Beatty dies, will they be able to do more Dick Tracy stuff? Because he's the one like sitting on it, not letting it happen.
Oh, is he
Right.
really?
Yes.
Let's see.
He's like,
Um,
now. Can't.
Look. There's no year on this.
1990. Should be 90.
Yeah, it doesn't say. We'll go with that.
The film was
We'll go with
coming out in
1990.
1990. Gotta go with 1990. So that's
Wow, you got
figures here.
you picked a double pack here, man. This is like 16 cards in one.
Thick pack.
Oh,
Got the,
it's a
oh, is that the sticker?
that's a yes, that's a sticker.
Here we
Hey guys,
go.
I gotta take
Oh,
a quick break because my oldest is up having feelings. So I'll hopefully return, but if not, it was a pleasure. But I will try my best to come back to you.
All right, bud. Good to see you, man.
Alright.
Thanks for coming on. Hope to see you
Absolutely.
soon.
Okay, bye.
Wanted
brow.
the brow. Very good.
Yes.
There's the man himself. Captive crime
Yeah.
fighter.
When he got locked
Bingo.
in a room with a very high ceiling, and they had to use physics to get him out.
I need to go back and rewatch this movie, man. I have not seen it.
I can't
since
find
came
it.
out.
I want to get it. It's on no streaming service. It's a Disney movie.
Is it really?
It is a Disney movie. It was put out by I think Touchstone though, which I think
Oh,
is
wow.
also owned by Disney. I don't know, but it's part of Disney. It's not on streaming at all. You can't find it on Hulu. You can't find it on Disney Plus.
Mm.
Itchy.
Oh, I remember that dude. Remember that actor?
Yes.
He's in a lot of stuff.
This movie was great just because it was like the prosthetics for all these actors. Like you had like some big name actors like underneath all those prosthetic face things.
Yeah, no kidding.
De
No
Niro
kidding.
was in it. Pacino.
Pacino. What was De Niro?
De Niro was no, it wasn't De Niro. I'm sorry. It was
It was
shoot,
Pacino.
the other one. Yeah.
Pacino.
He
Yeah,
played
Pacino was
Mumbles.
back.
It was Dustin Hoffman. I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah, he was one.
He was
yeah,
Mumbles. He was Mumbles.
That's right.
The kid
a
from
class-
What About Bob?
Yeah. What about Bob? And then he was also in Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember that? He was all grown up. Oh yeah, I remember that. The Mysterious Observer. Everybody wanted to
Right.
know. Everybody wanted that figure.
Yes.
And then we found out who.
Rumors
hey, no,
about that. Madonna bought them all, and they all wound up in Canada. Nobody has them. Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened?
That was one of the rumors, yeah, that Madonna had purchased every single blank figure for some reason.
Good.
Probably because she didn't like the likeness of the figure.
Yeah, I heard he's a little
another brown.
nutty. There you go, an actual card. Wonder who played him. I can't tell with these prosthetics. Honest cop.
Those are always fun. The figures, when those figures came out, they had like the Rogues Gallery at the beginning, like all the characters that they made, and then like 90% of them for the figure line died within the first 10 minutes because they were all at a poker game.
Right.
And, they got taken out by Big Boy Caprice's gang because they were all lips manless guys. They all got taken out.
Man, that's
Tess
a good pack.
Trueheart. That is a good pack.
It's a huge pack. Goodness gracious. There you go. There's your Dick Tracy. All right. Back. Well, hey. Well, welcome.
Hey.
Okay, you're just in time. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm only going to open a few of these. I got several of them now at this point, but I've spent way too much money. And believe it or not, these are actually pretty new. I think 2019. But you cannot find them anywhere. So if you're a 90s kid, if you enjoy all this delicious Nickelodeon stuff here, you're going to love all this 90s stuff. So let's rip them. Stevie, you out there? Here we go. 90s film stickers. Let's flip it over. Who do we got first? There you go. Energize Edison. Who doesn't love a little Energizer Bunny, man? Remember how awesome the Energizer Bunny was?
I still love the bunny. I have like a big one.
Jurassic Parker. Look at that. It's so cool. Love this stuff. Creative Cameron.
What a wild time when that was just like a common like joke. Like that's like right up there with the Hawk 2 girl. Like what were we doing back then?
We're doing a lot of stuff, man. Bleached Blake. I don't know what that is.
That's can't encourage that behavior.
I don't recognize that reference.
I don't think oh, there we go. Like
Tide
autographed.
What?
Who's it autographed by?
Oh my gosh. I got my first autograph, guys. What? That is nuts. I can't tell. I can't read that. Who is that? Let us know in the comments if you can read that. Stevie, you know this stuff. Who's in there? What is that? Jim? Josh? I'll have to look that one up. That's pretty cool, man. We'll be some Butthead action. Love it. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Fresh Phil.
Fresh Phil.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air there. That's awesome. Oh, who did not watch this guy growing up?
Oof.
Purple Dino. There he is. Creating havoc. And then finally, Wiped Out Will.
What, you got 2 Will Smith parody cards in that deck?
Oh, that is.
He was everywhere. He was everywhere.
He was. Yeah, he was big in the 90s. That's right. That's Independence Day. Yeah. Nice. Bro, I am pumped about that pack. That's good stuff.
Was that autograph Mike Judge?
I'm going to trip if it is.
I don't know how they would have got.
Should Google that. See if you can.
I'm trying to look on eBay because I found the card, but I don't know who would have autographed it.
I don't know. It looks like a J, right? Is that a J?
Is that would that be an M though? I don't know. Oh, it says below it, right? It's the artist of the card. So that's not.
Okay.
Unless that's like Jim Lee or something. I don't know.
No.
Did anyone see the Jeremy Allen White, the gentleman from the Bear Show, and what was that?
All right.
That other show that he was on, Shameless. You ever see his autograph? I saw him autographing for a crowd, and it was the most embarrassing autograph I've ever seen.
It's bad. There's some bad autographs.
Like you recently autographed something, and I don't know if he's sent that yet, Paul.
I haven't heard. I
keep getting like strange texts from the UPS, the USPS, saying like,
oh really?
They need my information, and I'm like, I don't know if it's like I'm like it's
I
not
don't-
legitimate. I don't know.
He wouldn't have your
Remember-
number. Yeah.
No, but you remember how you worked on your signature and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
say, oh yeah, that definitely says your name.
Yeah,
But this was
right.
like just like a
Yeah.
couple squiggles.
Well,
It's
if you
like-
do it so often, I'm sure you have to like simplify it.
Oh my
But-
gosh. You
Come on,
know,
guy. Come on, guy.
Who are y'all talking about? What's his name?
talking
The guy from the
about
bear.
Jeremy Allen White.
Okay, that young kid.
Yes,
Yeah, he was in that new wrestling movie, right?
he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Hold on. Does the back of it say anything? Oh, good idea. Let's see. Nope. It just says.
Oh. Okay, I found one on eBay. Somebody wants to sell it for $170, but it has not sold. So
How about that?
Jungwa, is that the name? That must be the name of the artist, Jungwa.
Yeah, it comes with autos. That's cool, man. That was a really fun pack to rip, man. That was really neat. I enjoyed that. Did you guys enjoy your rips?
Yeah, that was great. Let's
If you
do
guys are-
more. What else you got?
If you guys are interested, I'll gladly ship those out to you, man. Just give me a shipping address. Like, shoot me a message. I'll hook you guys up.
Check eBay first if there's anything valuable. Send it to me.
Yeah, that blank card. You pulled a blank card without pulling the blank figure. It was fun.
You got a blank card?
Well,
Yeah,
not
we
like,
got Dick-
it wasn't like the card of the blank, the character, not
Oh.
like a card with nothing on it.
Yeah. Not like
Oh,
an error
here's-
card or anything.
Here's something. I just Googled the name, that artist name, and it says for most GPK collectors, Jung Hwa is a mystery. Unlike a lot of artists, Jung Hwa doesn't have much of an internet presence. So there
Oh.
you have a mystery there. That's good.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'll take
Where my garbage pail like enthusiasts out there, man? Y'all are supposed to be here tonight, helping me out with this stuff.
I never understood the Garbage Pail Kids.
I had a lot
No.
of them growing up, but
Get it.
so they've redone stuff for our generation, which is amazing. They have these other ones out here called Intergalactic, which is all 80s sci-fi. So
Oh.
they take all this amazing 80s movies and they turn them into garbage pail kids and stuff, dude. Like
Hmm.
I ripped some, I think 2 weeks ago, and it had like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was Total Recall, that kind of stuff, and dude, it's awesome. It's so good, so good. Yeah, they got some really good stuff out there. But
It's just like, was that a thing where like they're just like made gross forever? Like, I don't understand the concept and like where it came
Oh.
from.
Well, like you have like the Mad magazine, like that's the form of entertainment. That's how you were
I
like,
get-
how do
yeah.
I parody something?
I guess so. And that just became a thing. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
all right.
Gross out stuff.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
That's what the kids were. That's what the kids were into. It was,
And they would just
fight
look
back
at
against
it?
their
Like, I just
parents.
don't-
Yeah.
Like, you would see it and be like, cool, I have this, and then that was it. You go about your day.
Then you'd use your imagination.
What's that?
well, well, every one of them is they're all stickers, right? So you got that going for it.
Oh, you could vandalize places. I get it now.
Right.
I put them all over my closet all the time, man.
Nice.
The one I had
hate
was
stickers. In all forms, I hate stickers. I hated when you would get G.I. Joe vehicles that would make you put the stickers on because they'd always be askew. I got that SummerSlam yellow wrestling ring, and you had to put the center logo on, and I couldn't get it right, and I peeled it off, and it was messed up forever. I hate them.
wow. You really don't like stickers.
I don't.
Hey,
I don't.
stickers. I don't mind stickers.
Anti-sticker.
That's okay. Hey,
You know where you can stick them? Unmute myself. Going rogue.
that was a perfect segue, dude. You're like, you know where you can stick them? Boom, right there at the real wheel of pop culture, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's get to know each other a little bit more. If you were a Motu character, who would you be?
What's Motu?
Masters of the Universe.
What's that?
You're kidding me, right?
Never heard. Never heard of that.
You're
Is this
killing
an
me, man.
An established character or like a made up
You're
character?
like a new.
No, yeah, pick an established character. Like, which one did you resonate with the most?
Althor? What is the figure they're making? Flipor. Flipper.
Scalpor sounds good.
We're
too.
in series 2, apparently.
What?
Okay.
We're getting toys.
Oh, beautiful. If I had to pick a Motu character that I thought resonated the most with me, Grizzlor. I'd say Grizzlor. I liked Grizzlor.
Nice.
Why?
I don't know. I
See,
just appreciated him.
This is my problem with He-Man is none of these characters are relatable. They're all just based on the name, like puns. Like their whole personality is the pun that their name is. Like nothing.
Well, Trump is coming to a Skeletor. That's a good one. Skeletor is great. Man, who would I be? Probably Orko. Actually, yeah, I think Paul, you'd make a great Orko.
How dare you, sir?
You don't like Orko?
I don't. He's the little flying half man. Well, how dare you?
He's
Them's fighting
magical.
words.
He's magical.
That sounds like code for something.
That's,
He's magical.
don't overthink it.
Here.
You can be Gwildor, Paul. How about Gwildor?
Oh, good, because then I don't have to be in the cartoon. I'll just stay in the movie.
No.
Well, he was in Revolution. Did you watch Revolution?
No.
Oh, was he in that? Okay.
I didn't watch the second one.
No, they tried to make up for it. They really did. They really tried because Revelation was terrible. And
I thought it was fine.
I
didn't watch the second one.
No. You kill He-Man in the first episode? What is wrong with you?
We
What
were
is
too
not
young.
even-
So Paul and I were both too young to appreciate He-Man. We're not
We're like
He-Man.
a couple years too young.
Yeah, so we
were firmly
appreciate
turtles.
2000 series more than
Oh yeah,
than the original.
2000 X series was dope. I got a bunch of those
Was.
carded. Yeah, man.
Worth
That's
nothing. Enjoy your wallpaper.
I'm hoping.
Well, the frustration of finding those damn figures.
Oh my god,
6
The made
He-Mans in
chase
one.
version.
God, you remember trying to find Evil Lyn? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Get
Hey,
like
see,
a
look.
6-foot wall of He-Man and Skeletor, and then
I like that a few times.
Guys, look, you can be Orko. You float around teabagging people. Come on.
You know, I was just commenting to my wife that the expression teabagging had disappeared. Like we don't really say that anymore because that was like from that like the Halo where you could duck and you would duck on someone's face, but like it's not crossed over to like Fortnite.
Is that red versus
Yeah,
blue? Yeah. Oh, I remember that, dude. That's hilarious. That's good stuff. All right.
It's dangerous in real life to try that.
Yeah, my buddy over there, he does some teabagging on his barbecue content. He's got some teabags going on. If you were a South Park character, who would you be?
currently,
I'd be
if I could
Chef,
relate to
so I
anyone,
couldn't be
it'd
on
be
it
Chef.
anymore.
It'd be Randy Marsh.
Randy Marsh. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely like he's like the everyman. Like that's like the
Right.
personality of the creators they put into him. I think so.
Hmm.
I can't believe like that show and Family Guy are still on. It's been like 15 years since I stopped watching them. It's like it still exists. How?
It's because they're relevant. they still make their episodes 1 week at a time. You know what I mean?
I don't know why or how they do that.
Because to stay relevant, like you're sitting there watching Monday night's episode, and it's what happened last week. Everything in the news. What did people
Then
say?
you're pigeonholed into like doing something current, and like what if there's nothing current worth making fun of, or like
There's always something nowadays.
Well, then you're just doing like Jay Leno, like you're just doing the monologue. I don't know.
I honestly miss the I think what did they have, like a 16 episode run for like the first 15 seasons,
Oh yeah,
and now they're down to like a condensed 10.
everything is so short.
I
Everything's
do,
like
miss, I do miss
episodes.
the 16 episode runs of the South Park early
You're
seasons.
still
was-
watching?
I was
I'll
there
watch it every
when.
so often. It's fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're little specials where they're like an hour long or kind of suck.
Yeah.
They're kind of like lead up to nothing. But the like the old school ones, like I was there when Cartman got an anal probe. You know?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
sure.
we were both there. We were 8th grade.
know.
Was it
Where were
7th
you
or 8th
when-
grade? We'd all be talking about it and be like, "Hey, did you see what's going on Comedy Central last night?"
The first Mezco Cartman came with that accessory you plug into
It
his
did.
butt.
Did it really?
Yeah,
It did. Yeah.
you did. Yeah.
That's hilarious, man. That's so funny.
Those were good.
South Park's great. I still like South Park. Guts or Double Dare?
Well, there.
That's hard. That's hard.
Is it?
I feel like
No.
those are two different experiences. Like one is like entertainment, the other one's like real sports.
Double Dare all the way. I remember going to Double Dare live and like being like, I want to be picked.
Yeah.
And I thought I had that like dream as a child
Wow.
of being picked, and
We
it didn't
all
happen.
had
And like the disappointment.
Damn.
The person that the selector just ran right by me, and I was just like,
Yeah.
yeah me.
You
Well,
didn't have it. You didn't have the it factor.
I didn't have that it factor for
No.
It's
Plus, they-
go ahead.
no, they put you with like, it wasn't your family. You like obviously they like picked
What?
4 strangers, and that was your like
That was your
stage
team?
family. Yeah,
Oh, what? They would make up a family of random people?
of random people. Yeah,
That's crazy. We need
Oh.
one dad.
Double Dare live. Yeah,
Lord.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that. It's Guts for me. Guts was my favorite. I would rush home after school to watch Guts.
Moira Quirk. Is that her name? Moira?
take it away, Mo.
Take it away, Mo. That's it.
Mike O'Malley, Boston
Michael-
comic.
Dude, he's Austin. He's awesome. Yeah, Michael Malley's awesome. He's in a lot of stuff. I still have a piece of the aggro crag somewhere over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you get it? Is it like legit, or did you get it from like one of those box of the month things?
No, it's not legit. It's like somebody made it. But
Oh.
it's cool though. It's still cool. It's still awesome. I got a piece of the
That's
aggro
great.
crag. I can
People
say
are
that.
selling them. You can find them on eBay. Like the contestants are like selling it.
Yeah, I
I'm always
can't find
wondering-
that. Yeah, send me that link, man, because I can't find it anywhere. I've tried looking
Okay.
for it.
I don't know if
found-
it's current. I just like know it's happened before. Like it's popped up.
Yeah, I tried looking for it, and then people make like this stuff on Etsy that are like the little light
Oh, yeah.
figures and things like that, and that kind of stuff. But the thing I got is like a big piece of styrofoam, and somebody hand carved it out and painted it up and threw a sticker on it. And I was like, hey, that's good enough for me. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, if it looks good.
If you were an X-Men series character, who would you be? Continue. You could be a hero or a villain.
Sabretooth.
Ooh,
Really?
Yeah,
Nice
I
one.
always appreciated Sabretooth.
What's his power? It's like Wolverine's power.
It's like Wolverine's power. I don't know if he has the adamantium or if he just has the healing factor.
yeah, he does
Yeah.
not have that.
I don't think he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not always, anyways. So there's two I would always gravitate towards. Like Wolverine, obviously was a fan, but Gambit and Cyclops, those were my two favorites.
Yeah, everybody loves Gambit. Everybody loves Gambit. My
Cool
brother,
guy. It's a
my
cool
brother
guy.
is a
That's a cool
huge
guy.
fan. Huge fan of
yeah.
Gambit. I'm actually a villain because I'm a huge
Oh.
movie guy.
Yeah.
Mojo.
Mojo. Wow.
Mojo. Yeah, dude. For two reasons. For one, he's a big TV producer of another world,
Sure.
another universe, and he like gets these people together and makes them rock and roll, And then, but he also reminds me of. Did y'all ever see the? Who made that movie? What was it called? It's blinking on me now.
The
it
Truman
was-
Show?
No, it was Nightbreed. Nightbreed. Who made Nightbreed?
Oh, I don't know.
That old horror movie. Anyways, there was a character in there who looked like Mojo. He had like the hair bun and everything, and he had these like
yeah.
he had these things coming out of his belly, like these big worm,
Yuck.
just like Mojo.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yeah, go back and watch.
I'm seeing
He did Hellraiser. Clive Barker.
it.
That's who it was.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, if you never saw Nightbreed, go check it out. Classic, dude. Juggernaut Trumpet. That's a good one. Juggernaut's a tough dude. Did y'all see Deadpool 2?
Not
Deadpool
yet.
2.
The second. Yeah, I did see that. Is he in
Yeah.
that?
Juggernaut? Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Yes.
one?
He was Juggernaut.
There's only been one Juggernaut.
In Deadpool 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Juggernaut. He
The
played
Ju-
himself.
The Juggernaut from like X-Men Last Stand?
No. It was a
No.
CGI. He was CGI. But Ryan
Juggernaut or Colossus? Juggernaut was in. Oh, I remembered. He was in like the prison yellow.
yes.
Yeah.
And then that kid
Okay.
came out. Whoever that kid mutant was, he broke him out.
Right.
Ripped Deadpool in half.
That's right.
You remember because you saw Deadpool's little wee woo? You know, sitting on the couch regrowing himself. It was
Oh
terrible.
yeah, that was
So
funny.
gross. Yeah, but Ryan Reynolds actually voiced Juggernaut. Fun
Oh.
fact.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it all.
There you go. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite wrestler?
Doom.
Doom.
Definitely Doom. Doom. I looked it up. That was Ron Simmons. Farouk.
Farouk.
You got 2 Farouk cards in one pack. Pretty good.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that guy.
I don't remember that either. I don't remember him being called Doom.
I gotta say, go ahead.
No,
You
no,
guys
you
want
go.
to go first? I was gonna say that my favorite used to be the Ultimate Warrior, but now I'm watching the Monday Night Nitro again.
Yeah.
And it was the Sting went through in the Crow era. Everybody thought it was
Oh.
the biggest thing. But
Mhm.
now that I'm rewatching the drama in the storylines,
Yeah.
the OG Sting is, I think, his currently my new favorite because he was
Crow
always,
Sting?
the OG
Mhm.
Sting, man, the pro, like when the short-haired, blonde-haired version,
Oh, so prior to Crow.
prior to the Crow, before
Oh,
he went emo.
He was
Because
that on Nitro? I thought that like predates Nitro.
no, go back and watch it on
The
Peacock.
very
dude.
beginning.
Yes, he's a big
Okay.
part of it. He
Oh,
is
wow.
just he's apparently at that point in time he is the U.S. World Heavyweight Champion at the time, and
US World.
yeah, that's what Eric Bischoff kept calling him. And anyways, him and he teams up with Ric Flair, but he's there to keep the peace. He's there trying to be a neutral party and trying to do right by the people and be a good person. And if you watch any of that drama series going on Vice right now, he is actually the only one out of all the real people as a real person that never got into the BS of the politics. He said, "No, man, I'm just here to work. I don't want to get into, because apparently, like when Hulk came on the scene, it was his show or no show. You know what I mean? He came in and just him and Eric Bischoff when the NWO took over.
Sure.
He just was running everything. So
Well, maybe he would have been a bigger star if he tried a little harder. He just let Hogan put himself over instead of taking the belt.
Well, they all did. I mean, it wasn't his choice. It's like it was his choice. Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. You just sit there, let Hogan take over. Get in a real fight with Hogan, you probably beat him.
He's got a new beer coming out. He's got a new beer out called Real American Beer.
Yeah, good for
I'm
him.
sure. Yeah, well, a good can of racism is what I'm hearing.
Wow, listen, it was a different time. No.
Well, I'm still gonna
It's
I'm still gonna drink some, because it's pop culture. It's part. He was still a part of an epic era of wrestling. He's still, despite whatever he's got going on currently.
Yeah.
No doubt. So I mean, I'm still gonna try it out. I'm sure it tastes like piss, but I'm gonna try it out. Ultimate Warrior, good pick. Good pick. Man, I was looking for that beer, bro. Not in tech. No, it's only in 4 states currently, I think.
Texas, you got to get some Broken Skull IPA.
We got some. We got it here. We got it. That's Stone Cold's, right?
All beer just tastes the same, right? Like,
no, it does not.
I mean, like for the most part, it's just the same. It's like hops and barley or whatever. Like, can't change it up too much. Strawberry.
You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised.
My palate is not.
What do you drink, man? What do you drink, Paul?
Water. I found, what I drink at Dollar Tree. They sell like little powders, and they had a root beer one, and it's so good.
Yeah,
it's
God,
so
you know what? I
good.
do those little powders. I take the blue powder and the lemonade powder, and I mix them together. I've been mixing the Dollar Tree powders.
Oh my God, you're like a chemist.
Oh yeah,
you
you
go.
and me. We should just do a whole segment tomorrow night about mixing these
Mixology.
powders.
Yeah, I gotta go get some more.
Do it
from Dollar Tree.
live.
Stock up.
Hell yeah, I stocked up
Hell
yesterday.
I love them.
Hey, I tune into that. That sounds fun. Hey, who's your wrestlers? Pick your wrestlers.
So, all time, definitely Bret Hart. And then I was a big Chris Jericho guy, but current Chris Jericho has kind of ruined that. And then CM Punk. I'm always a Punk guy. And that's pretty much it for current. I don't really have like a current like new guy that I'm like backing.
Yeah, I don't watch any of the new stuff. I dropped off.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
it's
anything.
not- I mean, it's getting better without Vince now.
Without Vince, what do you mean? Is he gone?
Oh, you didn't hear? Didn't hear?
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know.
he was banned in real life because of very bad things that he did. And yes, he will be probably in jail soon. So
Oh wow,
yes.
that doesn't surprise me.
No.
Trumpet says, take a Simply lemonade jug, dump tropical Kool-Aid pack in it. It is crack.
Well,
There you go.
Kool-Aid is just pure sugar.
Oh, that's an idea.
It's gonna taste good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some really good stuff, man. Oh, big drama with Vince. Trumpet saying,
Oh, big
okay,
drama.
okay.
Big drama.
Bill, who's your favorite?
Bill's a stink guy.
Wrestler? What's
Yeah.
a wrestler?
What's
No.
a wrestler?
Honestly.
Wrestler?
What's a wrestler?
Not his
I-
wheelhouse.
Gosh, yeah, it's definitely not my wheelhouse. It's
Okay,
Sting.
Sting. There you go.
okay.
I have
cool.
more.
Good thing,
I have
Sting.
more Sting action figures for some reason than any other wrestling figure
Yeah.
character.
That's cool.
Very Toyota.
I don't know why.
I got something for you, Paul.
What you got? So I hate that figure because they never did a good Bret Hart figure ever. I still don't think any of them are good. But that figure, the arms are loose like Woody from Toy Story. That was like the feature where you could like rattle them around and they could fight, but it's like terrible as an action figure.
I don't know. I never opened. I have no idea.
Don't. It ruins it. It's terrible.
I just thought it was cool. He was on it was NWO. I didn't even know he was part of the NWO. Like I said, I'm rewatching the whole storyline.
They ruined
Scope
him.
it out.
Paul,
Scope it out.
just to go back real quick about the powders. Have you taken the root beer powder and used your soda stream and recarbonated it?
No, because I put that away, but
Oh.
Target had Mountain Dew Soda Stream, so I brought it back out. So now I have to go try it with the carbonation.
You need
Get
2
some more.
kitchens for all your gadgets, like I have. That's what you
Yeah,
need.
that's right. Are you using both of them? That's funny.
Yes,
We do need to. Yeah,
one's the gadget kitchen, and the other
that's funny.
yes.
Nice, man. Hey, well, you know what time it is? Tonight's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is our favorite 80s toys. How about that? You guys ready for this? Dun, 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 dun,
Oh
dun,
yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun.
ready.
Okay, let's start with, y'all want me to go first or you want to go first?
You can go
We
first.
doing them all at once, or we doing them our third,
One at a
second,
time,
first?
Yeah,
ranking
three-
them.
Three,
Is there a
3, 2,
ranking?
1.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
All of them?
Okay.
No.
No, just
Three
each pick
first.
one. Just each of you pick one for your number 3.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Paul.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
For number 3, I'm gonna have to go G.I. Joe as number 3.
Oh,
I think.
interesting.
Yeah, that
Tell
was
us
a big.
why.
Well, I mean, they were omnipresent. I always had them around. They were the best. They were the most articulated of all of the toys at the time. So I would use them as wrestlers because you could bend the arms inwards. You could like do a power bomb. And, like no one could do that. Not even the wrestling figures. They were more statues than anything. So yeah, G.I. Joe.
Okay.
Solid number 3.
Very good. Very good pick. Hasbro, 19 something. 19, what is it? 1986.
The
I
first set?
think it's 1986. No. 1982. 1982. If I'm correct. If my
1964.
well, that's the that's not the
1964.
that's the old version. That's not the version. You're
Talking about Real American Hero.
Yeah. There you go.
hold on. Can't find it. Don't
Oh,
see it.
he's
Me
got
too.
Trumpet's already got his 3 going on here, man. He's got
So
He-Man,
many.
G.I. Joe, Transformers,
Pick 3.
Thundercats,
Micro
Micro
Machines.
Machines,
Get out of here.
and Muscles.
What's muscles?
Muscles is fun.
You know, Muscles.
Muscle Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muscle Man.
That doesn't
That-
count.
It's
Those
funny
are-
because we called
How
him
does that
Muscle Man
count?
too. Yeah, dude. It counts. It absolutely counts. I've got
I
the
would have been on
entire.
mine. I had to think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you're
man.
gonna put
Muscle
like
Man
monster in my
missed my
pocket or
top
something on there.
I have the entire Masters of the Universe Muscles collection, dude. I got every one of them. They're awesome.
That
Great.
like a recent product? That's not
Yeah.
from back in the day.
Those were
I
the
know,
recent
but
ones.
I'm just
You
saying.
could find them at
Muscles are-
Five Below.
Could
Yeah.
you?
I think I forget the company that put them out, but they did like Street Sharks also, and they were in that. Yes, but
Oh,
I
I
remember
see
they
this.
didn't. Yeah,
Five Below.
Five Below had them for quite some time. Yeah,
And we didn't have many micro machines either, but I loved micro machines. I thought they were cool,
they were
man.
great.
Yeah,
I hate
Micro
cars.
Machines are awesome. You hate cars?
I'm like the human form. I need the human form in toys. I don't need these cars.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, so Bill, I'm glad you're here tonight, buddy. So, just kidding. Just kidding
Oh.
with you. Just kidding with you. Huh?
What happened?
No, nothing. You got booted. You got booted for a second. Somebody booted you for a second. We're
You can
talking
do that?
smack about car toys.
I'm like,
My
Hey,
precious
Bill.
cartoons. Yes, sir.
What's your number 3?
My number 3, Teddy Ruxpin.
yeah.
Oh,
There it is.
No,
I-
Ruxpin.
Rough skin.
that's
Rucks.
dope, dude.
Get
I thought
right.
I was the only one who liked Teddy Ruxpin.
What?
Actually,
Everyone
Ruxpin.
likes him.
So
You have
I
it?
just have a lot of good memories with the original toy, listening to the reading the storybook and listening to the audio tapes and just being like wowed at the fact that like it was like this toy that was like talking to you and like you were just so enamored that like at the time as a kid being like this thing is speaking to me. It's great. And I think they did the same thing with a Big Bird.
Yep. Cookie Monster. They talk to each other. It was great.
Oh, okay. I still have the Big Bird and the Teddy Ruxpin. I wasn't too much of a big fan of the newer iteration of Teddy Ruxpin, who was terrifying. It was like
Gross.
Megan.
Yeah. It's
Like
sick.
if you could,
The eyes
Oh,
were,
right,
were
right,
the
yeah, the
LEDs
eyes
were
were like
terrible.
LEDs. Yeah, it was like
Ugh.
So
this-
creepy.
this- unnecessary. What did you do to him?
You know what? I picked up a Teddy Ruxpin not too long ago and a Grubby. So I got the Grubby
Ah,
too.
Big fan of
But
Grubby.
you're not a fan of Grubby?
No, big fan. No, I am a big fan.
Did you ever watch the cartoon?
I watched the live action show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Especially-
dude.
Yeah,
I watched that too,
That's-
man.
That's
That's
what we
what
had on
that.
tape, recorded off of
Mhm.
TV. Was the live action
Yeah.
show.
Yo,
So
we did
our
too.
household was the big fan of having like the VHS with like 6 hours formatted to it with 3 different movies in like really super grainy quality.
Yeah.
So that was our household. I mean, I'm sure it was everybody's household, but it was like recorded
Yeah.
off of HBO or it was recorded off of Showtime. So the intro was always there. It was great.
Yes. Yeah, we had it on Betamax. We recorded it off of Betamax somewhere.
Ah.
Yeah. I loved Teddy Ruxpin. The show. My favorite episode of the cartoon series was really good too. There's a great episode called Take a Good Look. And you remember the scientist?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the scientist built a shrinking machine. It was basically Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Teddy Ruxpin. So they shrink themselves inside of a house, and they got the little fobs. You remember fobs?
Key fob?
So this is a fob.
oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's what those were called?
Yeah, fobs. Yeah. So the professor had a pet fob, and he was chasing them around the house and everything. It was a fun episode, man. And then all the while, the bad guy. Who was the bad guy? Oh, I forgot his name.
He had green face and
Yes. Yeah. It was
He had
him
those-
and his little sidekick, tomato-looking guy.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, those are cool.
And he was sitting there trying to launch cannonballs at the house, but he keeps missing. It's a great
Yes.
episode. Yes. Good stuff.
Jack
Oh.
Tweeg.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, Tweeg.
Melor?
Tweeg.
Ninja Turtles are fantastic.
Queelor? Is that his
Turbo
name?
Man. That's not an 80s toy. Turbo Man's not an 80s toy.
It's Turbo time.
Chad, give us some of your favorite 80s toys. All right. Well, my number 3 is Masters of the Universe. And unfortunately, I don't have any OG. Like, all I have is all the Origins. When the Origins series started, that's when I started collecting again. That's what started me with my huge collection back here. I started with the Origin series, and I went nuts and got bored with that. Moved on to Turtles, got bored with that, and then I started looking for random stuff like Beetlejuice and Nickelodeon, and then Back to the Future and Small Soldiers and everything. It just spawned from there. It all spawned from my love of Mo 2 from 1982 by Mattel. So
Gotta get some originals.
I know. Well,
Do it.
I'm okay with not having some because they fall apart. So with that little rubber thing, and then between
They have rubber bands in them.
No, they have a little. It's like a rubber. I don't even know how to
ring,
explain it.
rubber
Yeah, it's
ring.
like it's like a knob. It's like a double. It's like a band.
It's in their
not a
leg.
band.
It's in their legs.
Yeah, you can get
Oh,
replacement ones off of eBay
okay. Oh.
fairly easily.
Yeah, but I don't know how to. I wouldn't know how to how to
Surgery.
Boil
reconnect
and
it.
boil
Yeah.
and pop. Boil and pop.
Boil and pop. I know that from Jordan Himbro on the Toy Hunter. Did you guys ever watch Toy Hunter?
We watched some of his stage
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
it's kind of
Yeah.
like watching what was that Storage Wars where they had the
yeah, it's fake.
So I looked at it as American.
I only know
Pickers
him from
for
Auto
toys.
T. Oh sure, you know it's fun. It's fun to see stuff.
Ah, that's funny.
What is
people
Auto
have.
T?
Oh,
I don't know what Auto T is.
it was
No?
like NECA and Walmart tried to do like NFTs, but also you could get an actual thing. I don't know. It was
Right.
dumb, and they stopped it.
What's an
It's
NFT?
like almost like. Oh,
What's an NFT? No, I don't want. I'm not going to be the one.
you got to go back to our
explain it to you.
backlog of episodes
just-
where we dissect NFTs.
If you are blissfully unaware, good for you. Stay that way.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, that was my number 3. Was my good friends, Masters of the Universe, good old He-Man. The very first. I know you guys did. You guys have Chuck E. Cheese or Showbiz Pizza where you're from?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, I grew up with Showbiz Pizza in my neck of the woods, and I've got some beer mugs. I normally pour beer if I'm drinking something fancy, but I'm just drinking a Dos Equis tonight. Nothing too crazy. If I'm doing a nice, delicious pour of something like an IPA or something like that, but I've got some classic 1980s Showbiz Pizza mugs. But when I was a kid, I had like my 6th or 7th birthday party at a Showbiz Pizza, and a toy. I got Mantis as an OG He-Man character, and I think that was probably my first He-Man character that I ever figured that I picked up as a child, and he's always been my favorite for that reason.
Ooh, Mantis?
Was it Mantis?
The vehicle?
No.
Mantisaur? Who are we talking about?
Maybe it's not Mantis. He had
Merman?
no. His eyeballs would stick up.
Oh. He was from like the other villain, right?
What is
Hordak?
this Mantena.
Mantena. Thank you.
Mantena. Yes.
There you
He was
go.
part
That
of the
guy.
evil horde. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Later on.
So that was my first He-Man character ever. And I know I'd watched the show growing up too. I love the cartoon and just have good memories of that, man. Waking up Filmation, dude, with that vibraphone. Ding. Who doesn't love that sound anytime you hear that, right? Did you guys watch the show?
No.
No.
Before,
Okay.
our
Young.
time. Before our time.
I mean, you
Yeah.
go back and rewatch it, and it's pretty bad. They're just the storyline's not that great. Ninja Turtles was way better, like on the storyline and everything.
That's
But
not good. If you rewatch those originals, it's not great.
Yeah, it was. We talked
Yeah.
about Joe Shoes earlier. He had a little segment on his podcast talking about how unwatchable that
Yeah.
original Turtles is.
Yeah.
there's a great multiverse episode on the 2012 versions.
Oh yeah.
of the
there
cartoon.
is.
Did y'all see that where they cross paths?
Yeah, that was good.
Yes.
That was good. Yeah, they're like, what's wrong with these guys? They're so lame. You know, 'cause
Love pizza.
that was so great. But okay, let's go with Paul. What's your number 2?
I'm gonna have to go with not the fake, but the real Ghostbusters.
That's your number 2. Wow.
Fright features up here. There we go.
What you got? Hold on, I'm pulling you up.
All right.
Hang on.
Those are
3.
my
2.
original Fright features. Everybody but Winston. I think I have Winston's arm down here. That's all that I have. There we go. Yeah. I love the Ghostbusters, you know, from those original 4, and then all the play sets and the vehicles and everything. Just So much fun. Such a great universe. Even though the first ghost, or not the first ghost, but like the ghost, like the granny ghost and the trash man ghost,
Yep.
like not anything we saw from the movies or even the
is.
cartoon. It was just
There's
very
Granny
strange.
Gross. There we
Just
go.
Very
Love us
like
some Granny
very
Gross.
odd choices. It's like
Yeah,
maybe
well-
these were meant for some other toy line and they got roped into here. I really don't know. But have
They're
them-
awesome.
wanna-
They're so good.
You want a
So
show that
good.
holds up? I would say, as a cartoon, an '80s cartoon, the real Ghostbusters holds up.
Definitely.
Yeah, I bought a couple on iTunes because you can't stream it anywhere. I bought a couple of episodes.
You can watch it on that new channel.
Yes, on the MeTV
Free.
Tunes.
Yeah.
What?
It's free. It's
What
free.
is this
just
called?
It just started.
Me TV.
Yep. that's it.
MeTV.
Is that the Ryan Reynolds thing?
No.
He might have bought it, but it didn't start with
Oh,
him.
you think so? No,
I remember
MeTV
seeing-
You
Go
never
ahead.
heard of
Might have bought it.
MeTV?
'Cause he's doing Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah, he sure is, isn't he? Yeah.
How could you? How can I can explain MeTV like it was Nick at
It's
Night
Nick
in
at
the
Night.
90s.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dope. I like it. I gotta check that
Yes.
out.
And then every Saturday night they got Svengoolie, which is excellent.
That sounds familiar. What is that? Svengoolie. What do I know that name?
Svengoolie is he's like the schlocky. I think he's from Chicago. He's just like he's all
all are.
painted up, and he does like campy horror movies,
Yeah.
kind of almost like the
Like in Gremlins
the
2.
Blast. Yes,
Oh.
just like in Gremlins 2.
I like Joe Bob Briggs. Yeah, I remember.
And
that.
like Joe Bob
Yeah.
Briggs, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Well, what I remember about the real Ghostbusters toy line was they started off with the Universal monsters, right?
Right. Again, no
Right,
makes no sense.
yes.
But yeah.
Yeah, the
I thought that was-
catalog, the ghosts. I'd say like the companion ghosts in those figures is like they get forgotten. A little small like pack-in figures.
Yeah, the little color
Because-
ones. Yeah.
Exactly, because the mainline ghosts made no sense. Because you
No
you
sense.
had like the Universal monsters in like a Ghostbusters style, or you had like the nasty neighbors. So you had like Granny Gross and Tombstone
Right.
Tackle, and the postal worker.
It's not how the ghost worked in any of the
Right.
media. Like, what are you doing?
They were fun though, man. I loved every
Oh,
one
they
of them.
were.
yeah,
I,
what a
it's so
trip.
cool. Yeah. So my favorite was still the werewolf with the bow tie,
was
the
great.
shirt with the shirt. He was my favorite, because I was always a big fan of werewolves. And then who else was there? I got the football guy,
Yeah.
where you bend him over and his back turns into a
Right,
face
yep,
and
that's
his mouth.
Tombstone
Yeah.
Tackle.
Tombstone Tackle. Thank you. I don't know the names. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I love the
great-
garbage man. He had like a mantis head coming out of the trash can.
yeah, like a
did,
fly,
yeah,
right? He was a
wings,
fly.
right?
yeah, some sort of insected wings pop out of his sides.
Yep. That's a fun one.
Postal worker.
Hard hat.
Yeah, he was
Harry.
funny.
Titties became eyes.
Yeah. They were pretty creative, dude. I mean, can you
Oh, they
imagine?
were.
Can you imagine working on that toy line? How fun! Like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
these grown people.
Well, that's the best part of like toy engineering is like such. That's why
Yeah.
Paul and I enjoy the hobby so much. It's not so much sometimes the property. It's just
Right.
the engineering that goes into the toy itself.
Yeah, I wish I had the
Work
skill
of
set
art.
to be able to do that. Yeah, but
Sure.
because the people that were doing it back then are probably our age now. You know what I mean? They were our age.
They're
We're our-
dead.
Yeah,
They're dead.
gone. It was a lot
They're
easier.
long
too.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't any young
Labor,
kid. making
labor
those
standards
toys.
were different. They'd just be like, yeah,
Yeah.
just send it to China. They'll fix it.
Yep.
They'll figure it out.
That's right.
That's too funny, man. Actually, it reminds me of The Mist. Did you guys ever watch The Mist? When you said that, the book was really good. The Stephen
Oh,
King
the
novel.
movie?
Yeah, the movie.
With, I love that movie. Yeah.
So you remember at the beginning where the big hurricane comes in and his artwork gets torn to shreds.
Right.
And I remember this stuck with me because he hand paints that stuff, right? And then the wife is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Well, how long will it take you to remake it?" As oh, these guys will mock something up on the computer within 20 minutes. They'll figure out something. So whenever you guys said that, oh, let's just ship it off to China. They'll fix it. You know, it's the same concept. And so that's
right.
yeah, no doubt.
What a
No doubt.
great movie. Oh,
It was great and very shocking ending.
yes.
Very, very great. If you've never seen The Mist, I mean, it's Frank Darabont. Frank Darabant's a fantastic director. He did what Shawshank Redemption, I think, and
He
then he also
Green
did
Mile.
Green Mile. Yeah, great,
He
fantastic
was the
director.
showrunner for the first season of The Walking Dead, and then
Yep.
got
And he
fired,
wanted more. Got fired because he wanted more money, and they said no. So he fired all of the writers and everything, and then he quit himself. Right. So,
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, good stuff. But Bill, what's your number 2?
Food Fighters.
Oh, love it,
card.
dude.
Wild
Food
card.
Fighters were awesome.
Amazing
Good.
figures. So
Yes.
much fun.
No doubt. Military, fast food
Yeah.
figures. Oh, good stuff, dude. I don't remember any of the names, but yeah, those were fantastic. Anybody
They
else
were
out there
fun.
remember Food Fighters? What do you think, Paul? You remember those things?
Of course. Where do you put on, like if you're comparing one to the other, where do you put Food Fighters and Barnyard Commandos? Is Food Fighters way above Barnyard Commandos?
Oh,
I feel like it is. I
Really?
didn't get so much into Barnyard Commandos as I did the Food Fighters.
I feel like they're pretty like
You
I think of
feel
one,
like
I think
they're
of the
equal?
other.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
because of like they were out at the same time, it's the same kind of like deal.
Right.
I can see that. I'm looking at them. I never heard of Barnyard Commandos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Somebody's trying to remake them or did remake them.
Yes, it was
It's
Premium DNA. Yes. You can
Yeah.
Currently find
they
them
ever
on clearance
happen?
at Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh, you can get
Yeah,
them.
you
Nice.
You get them for like 25
Uh,
bucks a piece.
Burger King did a kids meal with Barnyard Commandos. Did anyone do a kids meal with Food Fighters?
No, because I think at that point you just take the Food Fighter hands off and put them on your actual burger, and then you'd have
There
your
you
own
go.
Yeah.
Food
I was gonna
Fighter.
say, I feel like this gives a leg up to Barnyard Commandos. They had a Happy Meal or kids meal after them.
That was always wanting to have a comeback of those. There's other
Yeah.
companies have been trying. You got 9 to 5 Warriors
Oh yeah,
doing their thing. You had early Grocery Gang, if you remember those.
sure.
Those were great.
You know, I think I would much rather see fast food as military fighters versus a bunch of farm animals.
Yeah.
By me,
It
you
was
know.
those pigs versus sheep. That's all. That was the Barnyard Commandos.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
really? It was just those two
It was
species?
just those. Yes.
What? That's
Maybe
crazy.
a couple goats thrown in, but yeah.
I guess that's really all there is. No cows.
I think-
That's crazy.
No cows. I mean, I think every barnyard animal can lend itself to a punny name, military-wise, but I feel like they just
Roosters?
really
Nothing?
zeroed in on the pigs and the
Yeah.
They're crazy
sheep.
looking.
This is like what's the book? Animal Farm. That's what I
Animal
remember.
Farm.
Yeah.
They need to add a babe in here. Babe goes commando.
Oh, celebrity Barnyard Commandos would be good. Yeah. How about Charlotte's Web version?
Can you imagine?
Famous pigs.
Bro, what would Charlotte, what would she be rocking? She rocking a
Oh.
rocket launcher or what? All like
She could everything. She's got eight appendages.
She would
that's
just write the
your, That's your
propaganda.
man at arms right there.
Oh,
there you go. There you go. I like that, man. That'd be awesome.
Let's bring that back.
Come on. Hey, you know what? We found our toy line, guys.
Well, let's
Charlotte's
do it.
Web Commandos.
Charlotte's Web.
Let's do
Twisted Charlotte's Web, kind of like McFarlane doing it.
McFarlane, yeah.
Back in the day.
Oh, that's
Twisted
cool.
Charlotte's Web, but yeah, they're all like geared up.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
can you imagine? Dude, there you go.
I'm gonna ask
We
AI
have
to
we
make
have
it right
spawned
now.
it. Well, don't worry. Your Alexa's listening, so she's got it covered. Don't
Gonna
worry.
go on Bing Image Creator. This is my AI of choice. Bing
All
Image
right.
Creator.
So my number 2 is actually your number 3. It's G.I. Joe's 1982 by Hasbro.
Yeah.
And the reason I have a little bit different reason because I was always a fan of any toy that had any kind of helmets or masks, anything
you like
that you could
masks?
take, yeah, with a mask on it, you know.
But like the toy line mask, you know?
yeah, no, I mean, I've got those guys too. Like they're sitting right here
Mhm.
on my front desk. Yeah, I love those guys because of that feature, right? Anything mask oriented, but
Yeah.
I would boil and pop these guys.
The Joes?
Yes.
They don't work with boil and pop. They're hard plastic.
Yeah, I would find a way to get the head out, and
You gotta screw 'em.
I would solder down one of the little notches that
Yeah.
would keep the head in, and I would put their head back in because we were exposed to a lot of horror movies growing up, or we were watching movies that we shouldn't have been watching as kids. And I would pretend to play horror movies with my GI Joes, right? And so I would put the heads back on, and I would get like, this was right when the Alien toy line came out. You remember that, how sweet? Can you imagine these big monsters, aliens? You know, I mean, playing against these little GI Joe guys, and they're like swooping through and decapitating them and stuff like that. You know, I was a fun kid.
We're talking about the 90s aliens figures, right?
Yes, correct. Oh, yeah.
I put in the chat a link to the what AI gave me for my demonic Charlotte Webb action figure. I don't know if it'll work if you look at it.
It just says introducing Copilot. I'm on some. It took me to some Bing.
Oh, it didn't work. There's no way for me to like post a picture on.
You can share. You try to present. If you try to present,
you want me to present? I'm sure I don't have anything.
See if you can do it.
Anything bad?
Yeah, hide your OnlyFans real quick.
Share screen.
Let me take mine off. Try it again.
See. Oh, I get to choose. All right, good. I'm gonna choose which one I want. Here we go. There it is. All right.
You ready?
Working?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it is. Look at this demonic Charlotte's Web.
Oh wow!
Action figure. Look at this. Woo!
Oh, I love it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's good stuff, dude.
It's good stuff. AI.
See, I mean, it looks like somebody's on the right realm.
Right.
You know, but I want more kid-like figures. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking for.
Kid, like 4 kids.
Yeah, like I'm all about reliving my childhood and trying to find. I mean, they can be kind of grotesque, you know, like that.
Yeah.
But as long as they're kind of just the playability, I don't need McFarlane style. You know, I don't need like. I love Spawn. Spawn was great. Spawn was awesome. You know, but I want
love Spawn. I don't know that anyone actually loves Spawn.
It was the first time that you had like a terrifying creature come out. You know what I mean? Like I got Violator and the Clown. See, I loved that I would have the Clown and Violator, so he could slowly transform into Violator. You know what I mean?
That's how it worked? Clown was Violator?
Yes, absolutely.
Who was Malbolgia? Is that the like
Malbolgia?
What does that mean? Is that a word?
He's basically the devil.
But is that like an actual word?
Malbolgia? I don't know. It's according to Spawn theology.
It's a weird name.
Yeah, that movie was awful. That's what I learned. Everything I learned from movies. So in 80s cartoons, you know,
as we do.
But yeah, so that's my number 2 GI Joes from. And I do have some to show off. Actually, hold on. Let me show you this.
GI Joe.
Let's go here to there. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I picked these up at a toy sale, at a toy show not too long ago. I don't know if you guys. So this is, I forget I don't know what his name is.
It's Cobra Commander.
Cobra.
No, it's not Cobra Commander.
Destro.
No, he's just some
Lady J.
No, they're not. All right. I'm getting to know y'all's personalities. Forgive me. I get it now. Yeah, he's some
snake tail guy.
Some kind of bag dude. Yeah, for the movie.
He is a agent of Cobra.
Okay. How are you able to pinpoint this stuff so well? You guys are great with. See, you guys are quick on the draw on the Google. That's good. This guy was really cool.
It's whatever The Rock played in the movie.
That's Tunnel Rat.
Is that an original? Is that like from the original run?
No, I have no OG original runs.
Okay. Are these are the newer ones? Some of the newer. I say newer, but like within the last 20 years.
Yes, but again,
pop that on.
Helmet.
Wow, he's still got a mask on though. Double mask. Double mask that one.
Yeah.
Hat on a hat.
I've had a huge thing about toys and mask on, but these guys are like the 25th anniversary guys.
Okay, yeah.
There was a time, I don't know if these were Toys R Us exclusives, but they like came back hard with like
Yeah.
2-pack.
It would have been Toys R Us, yes.
Yeah. Oh man, I was like, it's happening.
It was like Valor versus Venom was a big portion of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved that one there. That was the Cobra like air trooper, and that thing was
Paratrooper.
packed. Paratrooper. That thing was packed, like for the price point,
Yeah.
and like all the accessories attached to that damn thing. Crazy.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Paratrooper, and this was a Cobra Hiss driver.
Oh,
So, there you go.
Oh.
The Hiss.
Is that out yet? Black Series 1 or
There you go.
Yeah,
classified?
this is out. Yes.
Those are my showcasing on my GI Joes. Wait till you see my number one. You guys have probably never even heard of it, but
Army ants, Smalians.
actually, I DM'd you about it one day,
Untraceable.
so I'm sure you'll know. But don't say anything. Don't spoil it. No spoilers. This is Reading Rainbow, guys.
I don't remember.
Okay, Paul.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll with your number one.
Well, I got to do it because I don't know that we'd be where we are without these friends. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Saw that coming.
Heroes in a Half Shell. These are my original squishy head ones too.
Nice,
Squish them.
dude.
See the squishy heads. Yeah, these really. I mean, just looking at them brings me back, and I love that Playmates re-released them on the original card. It makes me so mad that they can't get the color green right on Raphael. I don't know if they ran out of whatever plant they used to make that color green, but these are. I had to rebuy them so many times because I would break their arms, or I'd take them places and lose them. So I have like dozens of each of the turtles.
So
Get them for gifts.
awesome figure line. Amazing line. So I got a guy. You know what you should do? I've got a guy, buddy of mine. He takes I think it's Michelangelo, or no, I think it's Donatello, and he takes it everywhere. He just keeps it in his pocket.
Yeah.
Anywhere he wants to, he just brings him out and takes a picture. If he's over at like University of Texas football stadium, he's over there. He'll put him on the 50-yard line, and he'll just take a picture, and then he'll
I'll
post
do
it on his
that like if I go on vacation and I know I'm gonna go to like some because
There
it's
you-
like nobody is gonna care about this photo, so at least I'll put a toy in it and maybe someone will care.
I hear you. Yeah, absolutely. It's fun. It's fun putting that stuff in there. There's a buddy of mine. He's a comedian named Sonny Castillo. He was in the movie Idiocracy.
Oh
And
wow!
yeah,
Very current now, very topical.
he was the prosecutor in the court scene.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, so he does his own channel. He's got a separate channel on Instagram called the Sunny Channel, where he does toy lines, and he does all these figures, and he puts them in hilarious.
What is it? What is that called?
The Sunny Channel.
Sunny
yeah.
D.
SONNY.
Oh, like the restaurant.
Yes, like the restaurant. I don't know about that.
Sunnies? You don't have Sunnies over
We don't
there?
have- no,
I
we
guess
don't
you have
have
real barbecue. You don't need the fake barbecue.
Oh, bro, yeah, we got
subscribe
barbecue for days
right
here.
now. He's also on Twitter.
Yes, he's
Follow him on
everywhere.
Twitter, the Sunny Channel.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He makes some really fun. His stuff just cracks me up.
Oh, he has Earthworm Jim. He got him from AliExpress.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, he's got some funny stuff, man. Bill,
yes.
you got a number one?
Yes, this rubber frog. No,
Oh, those were big. Those were big.
those were big. Squeaky
Yeah, those
rubber
were
frog.
big.
No. My number one was, I think, what was it? Your number two, Paul? The Ghostbusters. Real
Ghostbusters,
Ghostbusters. Number one.
Yeah.
Everyone would expect me to say Star Wars. That's not the case.
Not in the
Ghostbusters.
80s. Not in the 80s.
No, yeah. Well, no, for me, I mean, you and I were born in '83, but my parents started collecting that stuff for me in '83 after the movies were all said and
Right.
done. They were picking them up at yard sales, making
Yeah.
sets and things like that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, Real Ghostbusters was pretty much the original line that started out the whole toy journey, as it were.
What a journey it's been.
Yeah. you
What
got
a
any-
journey it's been.
Get your show and
Financial
tell.
ruin. I mean, I don't have much. I've been showing them off. I got my Granny Gross here.
Yard sale Granny Gross.
That's yard sale Granny Gross. Yeah, the collection itself is boxed away right now, but
Oh wow, like collection.
yeah,
else
no,
you
I
got?
have the complete run. Of
Oh wow.
From
Yeah, I got the Frank.
Fright features, all my original ones. Nothing really purchased.
No. You have
Peter.
Spook
That's cool.
Chasers.
I do.
We
Yeah, let's
introduce that to a new
I still have
audience.
those.
The 1% of people who will understand the
Who
importance.
will
of
understand the Argentina bootleg.
These. You thought
Spook
those
Chasers.
Garbage Pail Kids were rare. These things.
Yeah, how
Whoa.
about Spook Chasers?
Probably like a dozen exist on planet
What?
Earth still in the box.
Right, and I have 3 of the 4 characters carded.
Yeah.
There's
What's the
Egon
story
there.
behind that?
So these were released by a company called Sun Gold, and they were released.
Oh, they did wrestling
overseas
too.
and-
That's so funny.
Did they do some wrestling?
Yeah, they did.
So they did them in Argentina. They're big overseas, right? Like you can find there's a good like the fans of these Spook Chasers figures are all like in the UK and in Europe itself. They don't really cross over. It's a mythical line. It's like legendary if you find them. So there's groups out there trying to there's nothing to these figures. I'm surprised there's not like more 3D prints and like fake ones, but like just like there's nothing on the card back. Card back is blank.
Yeah.
And
Like I
it's
got
just
peeled off.
legitimately. Yes, it's just and it's amazing it's still on the card. But yes, these are grail pieces to some. They are just kind of little things, little talking point stories for me. So I got them cheap at the flea market one day, but yeah, they go for a pretty penny.
That's awesome, man. Very good find.
Yeah.
I love it. Spook Chasers.
Spook Chasers. Every time I put it up, I'm called racist. It's wonderful.
I didn't want to say it. I'm glad you
I
said
am
it.
not. I don't.
You know, no.
What?
Every time
Nobody.
I go on a
No.
Ghostbusters group on Facebook, and it's like a
Wow.
once a year
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Wow.
I got
what
once
are
a
you
year
supposed
thing.
to
I'm
do?
like, hey, just showing these off, just kind of keeping them fresh. And then the comments, they're 50% like, oh my god, it's amazing. And then I'll get stuff in my DMs. How much do you want for them? And then I'll get like every so often, I'll get like someone with like a little clip being like, that's racist. It's like,
Yeah. And
no,
you,
I
but-
didn't create it.
But you hit the nail on the head. It's 50%, right? You got
Yeah.
50% of people that are into it and understand it, and you got 50% haters. So there, but always remember the glass is half full. Always remember that, buddy. So you're always going to have your supporters out there for something
Oh, of
silly
course.
like that, because
Yeah.
it's the intention was not anything like that.
Of course
like
not, no.
So I totally get it, man. I totally get it.
I will say though, the one character you don't have is
That's
Winston.
not my fault. He wasn't in the milk
I
crate.
will say, maybe that's the racist part.
I've had collectors reach out to me with these 3 carded figures.
He's
saying
on
that they
eBay
would
right
sell,
now. 1,500.
They would 1,500. I don't have that much right now. I do, but I don't want
I
to
think
spend.
it's
that.
open. I think it's open.
Is it open? No, I've
It's
had
got the card
people
back.
reach out saying, "Hey, I'll trade you a full set complete loose for those 3 carded." And it's
Well,
like,
that's a
nah,
terrible deal. Why would you ever take that?
because then I'd have all 4 complete.
I know, but the carded ones are so much more rare. You can
You can
sell
play
them.
with them.
That's true.
Plus, it's trash when it's opened. It's art right now.
Right.
It's art right now. That's true. I
Art
can't
right
see.
now.
I
History.
see. I don't buy the carded stuff. I'm cool with
really?
loose figures. Yeah, I don't collect.
I can't buy loose secondhand because it's like I know what I do with my hands and then touch toys. I don't trust the general public. I don't trust y'all to be clean out there.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. That's too funny. Okay, ready for my number 1?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. And Humanoids, 1986 by Hasbro. Are you guys too young to remember these guys?
Nope, I remember these. These were in the Paul. These were in the Geppetto back room. I remember going
that
and
green
seeing.
guy.
Yes, the green guy.
Yeah.
So he was in Geppetto's back room.
Yeah. In the box.
And I
Box.
messaged you about. I was like, hey, I'm on the hunt because I know you guys are into toys.
Oh,
If you
that's
guys-
right. That's right.
Yeah. So I have officially acquired
Oh,
The-
it's big.
the
That's crazy.
entire. I have the entire collection now.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
congratulations!
That's
Very nice.
Finally, it took me a while and I spent way too much money, but I have
Yeah.
the entire
those are like great toys. Like they look like toys.
And look,
Those,
here he is.
those are good. Yeah.
These are. This guy is so hard to get a hold of. For
Does he hug like the skeleton Ghostbuster? Oh,
Is
man.
that center portion? That's like mushy too, right? That's
Yes,
like,
it's squishy.
that's its gimmick as well. It's got like a
Squishy
squishy
guts.
feel to it.
Squishy guts. Actually, here
That had a cartoon attached to it as well, right?
it's actually not bad. I actually started
It's not
watching
a bad
it.
cartoon from what I've heard. It's actually pretty mature for what it is.
Yeah, there's like a dude hitting on a chick, and he's like, "Dude, if you want to date some chick, you need to go to blah 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 blah." You know, they're like having they're having grown up conversations. But this is Decompose. He was the
Yes.
hardest to find. I finally got a hold of him. Actually,
Look at that thigh gap. Wow.
Damn. No, he's like been riding a horse too long. That's crazy.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
got
He
rickets.
did.
bow-legged.
Yeah, you set him up on your grubby there. You get grubby.
Damn.
there.
Yeah.
That's a
Grubby.
great idea, bro. I like that idea. Actually.
I didn't realize his stance was so wide. I've seen that figure, but
wild.
not in person. But
And then you got Metlar. He was like,
that's a
he was.
$400 figure loose.
You remember? You remember the movie Troll back in the day? That's what this
Yes.
reminds me
It
of.
does look like troll. Yeah.
You know,
it reminds
got
me of the
two
troll
orange
from
teeth.
Ernest Scared Stupid, kind of.
Oh,
that
yeah,
too,
that
absolutely.
Very
Yeah.
trolly.
Miak, authentic Bulgarian Miak. That was a
Wow.
line for the movie. They were trying to figure out
Human
what.
characters were like they had like suits. They like I don't remember the human characters at all. I'm looking on eBay here.
Yeah, I got those.
Those are not as interesting as the monster.
Yeah, I only brought one out for you guys.
Look at those
Liqu-
legs. Got tennis balls in there.
well, it's Liquidator. He's full of water. He's like the fire hydrant guy. He shoots water.
Bizarre. I don't remember
And-
those at all.
And again, their helmets come off.
Helmets come
oh
on.
yeah, you love
Yeah.
Oh, it's so tiny. It's, the human in there is so little.
Full on
He's all
suit.
suit. He's all
Yeah.
suit.
And there was these guys that were awesome. Little Redlands.
I do have that one. I do have
Oh, it's
that.
like a
He
tree.
played
Nice.
prominently with my Ghostbusters figures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They extend up.
Those are nice.
Yes.
Those feel like earlier. Those feel like from 70s to me almost. I wonder if those were
Like
holdovers.
Granok.
Is that early 80s?
86.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that's one of each there, guys. I mean, I've
Cavity
got.
creep.
those are good.
It looks like a cavity creep.
He does. man.
Cavity
He,
creep.
he
What is
really
that?
does.
You
Toothpaste
never
pad?
seen the cavity creeps?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now.
That's how I get my kid to brush his
Oh.
teeth. I throw the cavity creeps. The
Yeah,
Crest
dude.
cavity
Oh
creeps
yes.
commercial up for my kid to watch for like 2 minutes.
Rocky looks like the putties from the Power Rangers movie.
There you go. Yeah, let's look at that real quick. Look at it. Look at these guys. They do. He does look like that's Granok. He's the leader of the the toy over here from Humanoids. His name is Granok. He's the leader of those whatever those guys are called. Fight cavity creeps. That's too funny.
Fight them.
There you go. I love it,
Embrace
dude.
them. Eat your candy, kids.
It's awesome. So that's my number one, guys.
This is your
Yeah,
number
it's-
one.
Well done.
Yeah, they're great, man.
Well
I got
done.
got all these guys here, and more, and there's more. But yeah, it's so fun. I'm glad I finally collected them. I feel super satisfied. It was worth every
Good.
penny, and I'm glad to have it. So now I got to figure out what I'm onto next. Actually, I'm picking up some Tales from the Crypt. You see my little crypt keeper down here? He's just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
So I got him, and he comes with this awesome. He's a light. He's a lamp, or whatever you call it. He's got this awesome, cool.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You can't see it, but it's flickering because of the lights.
I
and
can
stuff.
see it. Yeah.
Did a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. His eyes light up and everything. He looks really dope when you turn off all the lights. But what's cool about it, he comes with this little book that you set in front of it. You remember these episodes?
Oh,
I remember this episode where it was the TV news anchor guy. He was like, "We're going to go inside this haunted house." Really great. Did you guys ever watch this show growing up?
Is it like
did, surprisingly,
Fox?
I did not.
It was an
I'm
HBO series.
surprised. It's,
oh HBO,
yeah, that's probably why my parents
yeah.
didn't have the
That's
money
true.
for.
we didn't have cable. We're not paying for pay-per-views. What's going
Oh
on?
no, it was that one weekend of the month where you got it for free. That's the only reason why. we were. And then when my parents would go to bed, we would sneak over there and we would watch this stuff. Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, because it was late at night, you know. And then they made that amazing Crypt Keeper cartoon series.
I vaguely remember that.
It's terrible, so bad. It's on Tubi. You can watch it on Tubi. It's so bad. I watched like maybe 5 minutes. I'm going, I can't do this.
I loved in the 80s that everything that was made for adults they tried to make into a kids cartoon, like Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters. I love it.
Toxic Avengers, Toxic Crusaders.
Crusaders, I love it. All of it,
man.
RoboCop, get out of here with this. Aliens, but they didn't actually make an Aliens cartoon, but they had toys.
Yeah. Well, guys, who had the best picks? Y'all let us know in the comments, in the chat, all that fun stuff. Who you guys think? So I'm going to do a poll on Instagram. And it's going to run for 24 hours, and then I'll post the results. I'll post images of everybody's toy line. Basically, where's it at? It's going to look like this. Only I'm going to fill in y'all stuff because you got to do that Instagram story format. You know that you can barely see anything. So I'm going to grab some images from the internets and post it on there. And with both of y'all's picks, of course, y'all are at a higher disadvantage. Well, y'all overlapped. So, which is good. So I'll only put one real Ghostbuster up there, but I'll put the TMNT and all that good stuff. But yeah, great picks, guys. Awesome picks. So, what have you guys had a great time tonight?
I've had fun.
This was fun. This was the best 60 minutes I've ever had. This wait, what time is it? Oh my god. A long time.
I'm telling you, man, when everybody gets on this show and they say, hey, bro, I got a hard stop in like 45 minutes. But then they start having a good time. Yeah. And then, we just time flies when you're having fun, right?
Time flies, sure.
Yeah, for sure. But before we go, guys, Bill, let's start with you, young man. Tell everybody where they can find you and what you got coming up.
Oh, my. Well, you can find us. Oh, yeah, right at my home address. No, you can find us at the Reluctant Adult Podcast on multiple platforms. What do we have coming up next? We'll have the conclusion probably next week. I don't know if we didn't share it last week, but I just came off of vacation and we found a child's lost teddy bear at the vacation property that we were.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We got in touch with the property owner and we had fun with the bear for a week and we sent it back on its way. So it was reunited.
Nice.
So,
awesome.
Little brief snippet there. That was
Heartwarming
big.
tale.
A heartwarming tale. What else is big? What else is going on? I found the Turtle Tots blind bags today, which are fun.
Oh yeah.
And what else is big? The Imaginext Batman is back in the blind bags.
Nice.
Is that Ollie's?
No, these are
I thought you were
Target
saying
currently.
Those were two. You said you had to go to Ollie's. I thought that was because they had those there.
No. So they have the DC line is back, but they always do homages. So they have a Swamp Thing, but it's like the old Kenner Swamp Thing, the glow in the dark, which is just amazing.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah,
very cool.
Somebody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, well, thanks for sharing that. Paul, you were up, young man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can follow us at Pixel Dan on Twitter. At
Toy Galaxy.
Toy Galaxy. Sure, we're gonna be at the Dan convention coming up next week. Both of us, all the Dans are coming together.
Yep.
Yeah, just send us lots of. We respond to all the emails you send to Pixel Dan. Dan at pixeldan.com. So send lots of mail.
Awesome, man.
Yep.
Well, cool, man. Well, thanks very much, guys. Stick around for a second. I'll debrief with you. Real Life Crew, give a shout out. I mean, go check out the Reluctant Adult Podcast. They're everywhere. They're across all multiple platforms. So make sure you check them out. They're a lot of fun, dude. They talk about toys and all kinds of fun stuff. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight. And let's get you guys on in the future, man. Let's have some more fun. Who knows what toys are coming out that we'll be able to talk about in the future. Okay, we'll figure out a topic. Uno.
We'll do 90s.
There you go.
Toys.
We'll do 90s toys. How about that? Ooh. Yeah, let's do 90s toys next time.
Shut up.
There you go.
All right, man. Well, thanks a lot, everybody, for watching tonight, and we will catch you guys probably next week. So have a great night, everybody. Paul, give us something to go out on. Give us a cool line of something, toys or what, something, a catchphrase from somewhere.
Yeah, when is this gonna air? You gotta edit out all this shit that I said.
about what? Where are we going? Oh, was that your line?